Bang. Hey man, y'all know what it is, man. We here, we back, we rolling. It's the smoke show. Pull up. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Pull up. Whatever you smoking, whatever you drinking. If you got leftovers from Sunday dinner, come on down, baby. The door's still open, man. We in Houston, man. We fresh off the jet. Whenever y'all plane land, just pull up, man. Only way you get in the door is by hitting the like button, man. But we here though. We definitely here. Scary hours. Justin Jackson. I'm saluting all y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Y'all know we love the love, man. For certain. What's that? I'm on break rolling up. Hey, now for real. Fresh off the jet. We outside. We definitely outside. You know what I mean? We definitely outside. You missed dinner, B Dungy? Come on, baby. Hey, look, it's something that I forgot to talk about in at the dinner table too. But hey, but look, Brian B Dungy, you know you good, baby. You know, better late than never. You know what I mean? Still got action. Um, you know what's so dope? I mean, what I saw that I forgot about was Fundora, Gabriela Fundora. That girl gets her paper. 7 rounds stoppage. That girl gets her paper, her bread and butter. Hey man, hey man. Hey, look, Justin Jackson. I I can't give out wrenches on StreamYard. They gotta be on the regular YouTube live. They won't hold on, let me see. They won't let me do it on here. Um yeah, they won't let me make moderators on here. You know what I'm saying? But I give you a tool next time I go live. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I appreciate that too. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? What a weed that bang. Like that shit up. Hey man, I really been smoking. I've been smoking all day, man. I ain't lying to you. I ain't lying to you. Yeah, I've been smoking all day, man. You trying to get me high, ain't you? But that's what we here for. It's the smoke show. This is literally the smoke show. You feel me? Man, y'all pull up, man. The link is in the chat, man. If y'all want to pull up and talk, y'all talk, man. Be Dungeon. Come holler at me right quick. Foreign, where you at? I'm waiting on you. Definitely need to holler at you. You feel me? Um, yeah, man, I'm hearing a lot of talk about Crawford need to go to 68 and fight. I mean, 75 and fight Benavidez. And bro, this shit ain't making no sense to me, bro. This shit ain't making no sense to me. E. Harris in the building, man. What's going on, man? My God, man, that's the OG, man. You know what I'm saying? Stepping in, man. Hold on. We got my boy Chase BNG.
What's going on, bang? What's poppin'?
What's what's going on, my guy?
Nothing, chilling like a villain, my guy. Chilling like a villain.
That, that's what's up, man. That nigga E. Harris say Fabio versus Parker.
Fabio
I
Woodley
like that fight.
versus Parker.
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. I like that fight.
I like it.
Um, Fabio punching, bro, but man, Joseph Parker, he on that boy got some movement right now at heavyweight, boy. I'm
That's
telling
what
you
I
that.
that's what I was about to say. I was gonna say like Fabio because of the power and stuff, but Parker
Right?
been on a run. He on a little
Hey,
run right
absolutely,
now.
absolutely. I definitely like it. What you
Yeah.
got on your mind, brother?
I ain't gonna lie, nothing much, but I feel like we could talk about some of the fights with coming up, like Benavidez and
And yard.
Yard. And
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
I
I
feel
like
like
that.
we ain't paying too much attention to that. I feel like because we probably think, David Benavidez could do what he could do, but I feel like Yard about
Right.
to put in some work. That's how I feel. I don't think he can win, but I feel like he about to put in some work though.
Yeah, yeah. Anthony Yard is a yardie. That's what you rocking with Anthony Yard because he a yardie, huh? I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I definitely get it. I definitely get it. Two Ross Clyde. I get it. I get it. I get it. Here's the
Yeah.
thing. Here's the thing, bro. Anybody that know me, bro, they all know that when it comes to the UK, my top, like as far as favorite fighters, he's not the best from the UK, but
No.
favorite fighter. Yard is one of my favorite fighters, bro. This is a dangerous fight for David Benavidez to have. He can lose this fight. I see
Hmm.
David Benavidez having to, you know what I'm saying, even getting dropped maybe once in this fight. You feel me? But I got him outworking Anthony Yard, bro, because of his gas tank, bro. He got the skills, he got the he got the feet. He got man Yard his only thing, bro, is his gas tank, bro. And I
Yep.
think that toward the end of that fight, when he slow down, Benavidez gonna speed up. All Benavidez got to do is, and that's the thing. Benavidez gonna start working them early, so he can probably make Anthony Yard gas out faster than what he normally will because he gonna work him early. You feel
Yeah.
me? That's why I got Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? And I rock with Yard, bro. Trust me, bro. Like he one of my favorite UK fighters, bro. I bullshit you not. But I I got Benavidez
You,
just
I don't
overwhelming.
I don't disagree with you. I really don't disagree with you. The only reason why, because I know Yard first personally. Before I know David Benavidez, I know Anthony Yard.
Right,
I was
right,
knowing him first, so that's why I kind of leaning more towards him. But you right though, the gas thing, I feel like that's what can cost him in the fight because we know
right,
David Benavidez pressure. We know that's A1, so I feel like
right.
yeah, that will cost him the pressure.
Yeah, I rock with Yard, bro. That last fight he had against what's it called it for that third fight he had with
King, the nigga, they call him King Arthur. Not my bad to say
yeah
nigga, but Arthur.
Lyndon Arthur
Yeah,
Lyndon
Lyndon
Arthur.
Arthur. Yeah.
Yeah, boy, that's the first time I watched an Anthony Yard fight that I just lost interest in. Like, bro, just watching it, I just lost interest in it, bro. Like, I was like, bro, it's a boring fight. Like, but he sharp. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I rock with Yard, bro. I think his gas tank is the only reason why he didn't beat Kovalev because he had him out of there. He had him out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
So,
now, while we on Yard, right? What you think
right,
about 10 day? I like 10 day, but you think like the stoppages be too premature? Like when he fight better be there, right? You thought he could keep going, or you thought it was right for
right.
10 day to stop it? You thought it was right?
No,
So that's my
I think you talking about the better be right?
yeah, because I talk just because that's the second time his trainer jump up and stop a fight like that. That's the
Yeah.
second time. So
See this the thing. This the thing. I've been saying for years. I understand the relationship and I know how I know what they say about like, man, if your coach got you there, woo. But I think Tunde he should play second fiddle to somebody else, bro. If you're not
me
gonna
too.
get rid of him, you gotta push him to the side for a little bit, bro, because I feel like he get good training or whatever with him. But when it come to that corner, bro, when it's time to work that corner, I don't like him. He treat him like a son, bro. He too
Hmm.
you understand what I'm saying? Like, and I get it. But he treat him like I don't know. It's almost like he baby that boy or something. Like I don't know, bro. I
Yeah,
just
and that's my other gripe with the fight. I feel like if it get too hot, two niggas stop it again.
dude, they gonna stop it, bro. That's what I'm saying. And I said that a couple weeks ago. I think I said, bro, if that fight, if that shit get too heavy, if it get too heavy for y'all, bro, Tunde gonna throw that towel in, bro. He known for doing it. He got a history of it, bro. He got a
That's what I
history of it, bro.
that's what I say. And that's my only even though the gas thing, but that I feel like that's the most important factor because that's just say because going back to Better Beat if he did stop Better Beat in his tracks a couple of times. Granted, Better Beat still was getting the best of him, but it was possible. We saw it. We saw it
Right,
happen. But after
right,
he got that knockdown, the next knockdown, they was like, you know what, fuck that. Fuck that.
right,
But Yard
right.
was still ready to go. When he get up, Yard was like, who stop it? Then when he looked around and see Tonda, he's like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Shit kind of crazy, bro. That shit kind of crazy. But y'all is a great fighter, bro. Like I definitely rocks with him, bro. I wish him the best. Like if he do beat David Benavidez, he'd be like, all right, well, shit, I definitely respect the win because you beat David Benavidez.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna shit on Anthony Yard, bro. I rocks with Anthony Yard, bro. If he win, lose or draw, bro, I'ma still rock with him, bro.
See
You
him.
know what I'm saying?
Shit, I've been rocking him. Like I said, I know him before I know David Benavidez, so that's why I
Right,
really. favor him more just because I know him. But I know, like, I feel like David can win. I ain't like a delusional fan, but I feel like David can win. I feel like
Right,
it'll be a
right,
good
right,
fight.
right. Man, I learned about David Benavidez. I learned about David Benavidez in the Porky Medina fight. My partner sent me the clip. We was just on the phone,
Hmm.
and then I was chopping it up with him about something. And then soon as we hung up, that nigga text me. He forwarded me some YouTube footage of Benavidez knocking out Porky Medina.
Yeah, that
That
was.
was my first. That was my first time seeing him. I was like, God damn, this young punk here, boy.
Yeah,
Then I started doing my research on him, and I was like, nah, I'm rocking with this dude, bro. So I've been a David Benavidez fan since Porky Medina. Greggy Cash,
What's up,
Mikey.
man?
G Code, what's going on?
Man, we here, man. We getting it popping.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, my nigga Two Sensei Chase Benji got the coldest hairdo on YouTube.
See, in the Bahamas, it's called a
Yeah,
potch. You see, we call it a potch. It's just a potch.
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
Yeah, some people call it a rat tail, but we call it a potch in the Bahamas.
right, right, right. Thomas Hill, we got to get it right.
No, no,
Yeah,
no, no,
Thomas
no.
Hill.
I came over here to clear the air too on that, bro. You know how when they be having their campaigns and they be trying to pitch their tent for whatever office they going for, and they'll have the campaign go to ad, and then they'll come in at the end and say, "And my name is Greg Lowry, and I approve of this message."
Right, right,
That's what
right,
I was
right.
saying when he was saying what he was saying. I sent the cash app saying, "My name is Thomas Hill, and I approve of this message."
Right.
I don't trip off of Tommy Hill. Everybody call me Tommy Hill.
Oh, all right.
So I just wanted to make sure, bro. I would never do that to you, bro. Not like that neither, dog.
No, no, I appreciate you.
Yeah, so that's what I meant, bro. I just wanted to clear that air, man. Nah, you can call me Tommy Hill all day, bro. I'm good with it.
That's what's up. That's
I
what's
just
up,
Wonderful.
was
man.
rocking with what you said, bro, and I had to show it like the camera. Every time somebody give me something that we can stand behind, because
Yeah,
Yeah.
when they supposedly shoot and they pitch, we supposed to be able to get behind it. They be like, "Yo, that message, I approve of that." Knowing damn well they don't mean not one word they say. But
You
anyway,
never
bro,
know. Thomas
there's
Hill, you
nothing
never
but
know.
love for my man Bang out of Houston. Bang bang. My man Greggy
Absolutely.
Cash, the face. Is your Benji?
Absolutely.
Is it Chase Benji, my man?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Chase
sir.
Benji, my man. I see you over there enjoying yourselves, man. You gentlemen, carry on. I will be in the chat.
Yes,
my
My
God.
sir.
God.
You have a good one, man.
Appreciate you,
Blessings.
man.
Same to you. Yeah, man. So Greg, before you got on, bro, we was talking about Yard and Benavidez. How you see that fight going?
I think, I mean, I listen, I think this is probably going to be his toughest task at 68. I mean, at 75,
70. Yeah.
at 75 because of the physical attributes of uh
Right.
of Anthony Yard. But I think the intensity level of Benavidez is going to take over the fight, and I think with that, you know what I'm saying, he gonna end up stopping Anthony Yard by the sixth round.
Oh, you say the six, bro.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I
wee, man.
I feel like he'll get
God
stopped, but
damn.
I feel it'll be later. I wouldn't think it'd be that much
I would
early.
say, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I would say for me, I would say like ninth,
10.
10th.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah.
10. Close
It's gonna
round.
be
I like.
somewhere. It's gonna be somewhere at the end of that third quarter, but or the top of that fourth quarter. You
Yeah, like
feel
ending
me?
on 9, going into 10. I feel like
Going
that's
into
where.
10,
Yeah.
yeah, hey, yeah. That nigga say the six, boy. Ooh, fool.
yeah. I think because see what the thing is, man, Benavidez is going to force him to use his muscles.
Right.
What happens is those muscles get heavy as the rounds go by. Uh,
Absolutely.
I think he just gonna get overwhelmed with the pace. You know what I mean? I like the fight. I got a lot of respect for Yard, but I just think Benavidez is too much
Yeah,
when
Yeah,
it
I
comes down
agree.
yeah.
to it.
I agree. Even though that's my boy, but I agree. If the guy from the UK was on, yeah, he'd been arguing us down. What he do?
Oh yeah, yeah. My nigga Butch, he might
Yeah,
pull up.
but
These his hours. These his hours. He might
Yeah.
pull up. Hey, look, man. Listen, man. Gabriela Fundora, bro. Oh my god, bro.
I saw
Mm.
that fight, the highlights on YouTube. I didn't even see the fight. I saw the highlights, bro.
I saw the fight on YouTube. I ain't see it live. I didn't even know she was fighting, bro. To be honest with you, she fought
Yeah.
Saturday, and
I
I
ain't
Yeah,
seen
even
the fight
seen it
today on YouTube. The full fight, bro. She the one, bro.
she nice. She
She the
better
one.
than she better than her brother. I feel like fighting wise,
Yeah,
she
and
better than her brother.
hey, look. You know what? I had me and Greg was talking about this one time. I had to ask Greg. I had to ask Greg. About this. So, everybody say she like, cause I feel like she understands the ring and the game more than her brother, right?
Yep.
I do, but then I start thinking about it. I'm thinking like, but now her brother is in one of the is in the toughest division in the game
right.
against men. You feel me?
Right.
It's coming off a little different. You feel me? It's coming off a little different.
And
So for me, I but I don't know because maybe if he had her brain with the game, like he'll work on his distance better. You understand what I'm
see,
saying? Maybe it would be different. No, but I don't know, bro. I
see,
think they both.
that's what I would say. Because I ain't trying to make it seem like she better than him in every aspect. But I would say like how you say using it, the brain. Like I feel like if Fundora uses distance better and use the ring better and force guys to like overextend more to try reach him,
Right,
Mm.
right.
I force
Good.
force the action more like by trying to overextend and reach him because he's using the ring on his length. I feel like we'd be having
Right,
a different conversation. What with the
right,
stoppages, we'd be having a different conversation.
right, right. Nah, for me, Fundora get too he get impatient. That's why he always get on the inside. I don't know if that's him being impatient or that's just his comfort zone. But you got to be patient to be a boxer though. To use a boxing game plan for 10 to 12 rounds, the biggest part about that is your discipline, like your patience. That's what you're gonna need to be a boxer. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be a boxer like a Haney, like a Crawford, like these they throw their punches or whatever, but it's a lot of patience that you gotta have by doing that. And you see Crawford got impatient toward the end and started stepping to Canelo in the last 2 rounds. That was
Yeah.
impatience too, because that's not what his corner told him to do. You feel me? So yeah, I feel like that. How you feel about that foreign? We gonna get to it. How
For
you
my
feel about that
guy,
foreign?
Hold on. What's the word, man? What's the word, man? What's the word, man?
what's
What's
good?
what
What
what's up,
what
little
you say?
brother?
What you say, Bang?
How you feel about that? How you feel about Fundora compared to his sister, Sebastian compared to Gabriella?
Uh, shit. I think my true. I like Gabriella more because she's more skilled to me. She's more
Right,
skilled. Like the thing that separates Fundora from every other fighter at 54 or near 54 is the size. If
right,
he wasn't that tall, he would be pretty basic, honestly, just to tell the truth. So I like his sister better, bro. She's skilled as hell. I think his sister could capture a lot of weight divisions. I think she could beat Clarissa Shields' record. Honestly, she mean.
Yeah, she
Wait, isn't
nice.
isn't she close to that undisputed? She got
Yeah.
one, right?
I think she
she
got two belts.
no, I think she might be, bro. I think she undisputed, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
Yeah,
think
she
she
is undisputed.
undisputed, bro.
She
I
She is
think she's
undisputed,
undisputed.
undisputed.
and she was talking about doing a Clarissa Shields move by going backwards instead of
Yeah,
moving
going
up.
down. Yeah,
But
going
but
Know what I'm
that's
down.
what I'm saying.
saying?
But dang, that's why I said that because I be because they from Coachella, they from like 50 minutes away. They been her name been ringing for sure before him. Like I said to me, she better than her brother. The thing that separates
Right,
Fundora from everybody else is his size. He's a tall task, but his sister is skilled, bro. She's the one. She nice. I like
right.
her.
Yeah.
But look. To say that that's the only thing that separates him from everybody else, look at his output though. In that
Mm.
division at 154, his
Yeah.
output is retarded. because once you start getting to 54, you get into the bigger guys where not so many punches are being thrown. It's
Yeah.
more you understand what I'm saying? And that nigga punch like he weigh 105, 115. You feel me? Like 118, I mean, like he don't stop. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I like both of them. They just got two different styles, but his sister is more like a power boxer. She all power, but she boxing with power. Like even her stance is like a power stance. You know what I'm saying? Like her post up game, just she keep her chin tucked. She know how to keep you at the end of them punches, bro. Like she gonna work there. If you try to wrap her up on the inside, she gonna get low and throw. She gonna shoe shine you to the body
Yep.
every time,
Yep.
every time, bro. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So
I think she. I wouldn't. You right. I wouldn't. I think that they got two different styles, so you can't say who's better. I think that she's more seasoned though. She got more season into her game.
nah.
She got more game to me
Well,
than her
it's the
brother.
yeah. I
I
get it.
just
I
feel
get
like
it.
the IQ higher with her. The IQ is higher to me.
Yeah. And then like I say,
So,
bro, she is like down there with them little girls.
Yeah,
Fundora
yeah,
up there with
that
them
makes a
big
big difference.
boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a huge difference. I rock with what you said, man. I think also one of the things we got to factor in is the fact that boy can't really see. That boy got that groundhog vision. You know what
They
I'm saying?
both do though. They both do. That's the crazy part.
He
Oh,
said
she
They
can't
both
see
groundhog.
do.
neither?
Huh?
She can't see neither? Like,
They
because I
both
know that.
blind.
Yeah,
They
they
I
both
both
they
know.
blind.
both wear glasses. He
Yeah, I
said.
know. I just thought that boy had the magnifying joints, them Coke bottle editions, and because like when he takes his glasses off, it almost look when you can't see, dog. It's a look because I can't
Yeah.
see.
Right,
The
It's a
right,
squint, the
look that
squint
you
always
have.
help.
Yeah, you always squinting type deal, and your eyes. It almost look like they go into dots because they
Mm-hmm.
trying to find as much light as they can to process what they got to see. And I
Yeah.
think
right,
that
right, 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 right.
if he get that vision, because the thing that I think that she's doing well, not like you said, I mean, she is fighting women, and that's a huge difference. And most of these
Right.
women smaller than her, so she's able to use her reach without even getting even any kind of like wreck, so to speak. But him,
Yeah.
like you
Right,
said, he going with big boys that can find ways inside. I think
right.
that if it's truly about vision, then he could be potentially a monster because his inside game for him to be so damn
Totally agree.
rangy,
Right.
he's spot on with them punches. Like he throw them bad boys like they was intended to be. Like he should have been. He like praying mantis with it. Like they got them long ass arms, but they strike real quick and short. And I
Right.
like that because your punches should be compact. They should be short. I just think that if he can't see, or he can't be there watching your sister, and he's always there, big support
Right.
for his sister, watching her dominate people from the
Oh yeah.
outside, knowing that he has that same ability and not do it. So I think that he just needs to apply it a lot more often. And maybe that is where IQ come into fact. Maybe he hasn't
Right.
because he had to fight so much tougher on the inside because he didn't trust his vision outside that he got comfortable. But hopefully he starts to integrate that because if he can integrate that into his bag, boy, he's pretty damn crafty inside. But
Right.
but
Right. Right.
I wouldn't make mention of one fighter that is also rangy. She like 6'1", and she remind me so much of Tommy Hearns, man. Her name's Catherine Ashobo, and she from like the UK, but she like Nigerian descent, I think, or she one of them African descents.
Right.
That
Man,
ain't the
this
girl who beat Sky Nicholson. No, that ain't her. No.
nah, but
Uh,
she just signed with Jake Paul, so she gonna get more burn now that she's with somebody official. And shout out, man.
right.
I mean, like, I'm not a real big proponent of the fighter, but man, what he's doing for the women, he's giving them
Yeah.
a platform and he's putting them to a level where they can get some respect. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah. He's the Turkey Yellow Sheik for
For the
women's
woman.
boxing.
Yeah.
for sure. And I mean,
Yeah.
she could be somebody that can give Gabby. Because I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, especially if she go down, it's gonna be tough to touch her, man. She's so damn rangy, it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And she do seem to have some pop between them shots as well too, man. She be tearing people's faces apart. That last fight, boy, she took her apart, man. And I feel bad for her because she didn't want to quit. The ref
Yeah.
had
Right,
to stop
right.
her, man. She was gonna go out on her shield for real, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so look, real quick. Justin Jackson, I've been seeing you down there, bro. He say, okay, y'all bigging her up. I want to see her fight Tim Zoo. Then we can compare. Bro, this the thing, bro. It's not about saying like she's better, like she can beat men. We not
Yeah.
that's not what the conversation is about. We comparing styles and decision making and ring generalship and education in the ring. That's all we doing. You feel me? It's not saying that she can beat her brother up or nothing like that, or she can beat up men, or it's not like that. All we talking about is the style comparison. You feel
Right.
me? Like
Right.
which style do you like more? Sebastian or Gabriela? Just the style, the stance, the punch selection. Which one do you think you utilizes their tools better? You
Yep.
understand what I'm saying? That's all we saying. So you can compare them in that sense. You feel me? You can compare them. So yeah, salute to you
Yeah.
though. We love the
On
love.
top on top of that, man, if I could add too, man, there's numerous videos circulating where women who may be the same size of men get up in there and play around with men, and they land a shot, and the women got to hit a reset button. We already know that to be a factor. I mean,
Yep.
the musk the like the muscularity of men as opposed to women is just on a different level. But I will say her feet are really, really good too compared to his. I mean, she's a little bit more fluid in that ring.
Right,
Mhm.
And
right.
that definitely has to take mention because she can move for her size, bro. She gets
Absolutely.
around that ring well.
Absolutely.
And you know
Absolutely.
what? You know what, Thomas Hill, bro? You brought up a good point. And this is one of my pet peeves for Fundora. Bang, you brought up his output, but honestly, me personally, I don't really like that he's so much of a volume puncher. I don't like that because when I'm watching him, it's he when he misses, it's a long miss. And you know
Right,
what? Now that Thomas Hill just brought it up, I didn't even peep, but he does wear glasses. And I've been watching him for a while. But you're right, because when he does take them off in interviews and shit, he is doing the squint shit. And that could be a factor because, like I said, when he misses punches in the ring, it's far. Like when
right,
he misses, and that's why he like when he get countered, it be so clean. Because when that nigga miss, he all the way turned to the complete opposite side of his body type shit. Like he throw everything into the punches and he misses by a mile. So that
right,
I didn't even really peep, but maybe his vision could be something that's hindering him, and that maybe could be the reason why he doesn't trust his jab or his outside game as much as he do. Because if you think about it, it would just make more sense. Like if I can't see too good, hell yeah, I'm gonna just cut the ring off and stand in front of you and make you beat me like that. I'm not going because I can't see. I can't see if you throwing something at me, especially against those elite level fighters when dudes just punching in point 0.5 seconds. You feel me? So that's a good point. That's a good observation because I never even took the time to really think about that. That he does have glasses and shit like that. I didn't really think about that.
The only reason why I make mention of it too is because, like, I know the struggle, bro. I could fake it better than he can. He might be just an honest dude all the way around, dog. Like, if you ain't had no sly in yourself, dog, where you ever try to get over on somebody, you
Yep.
can't pull it off. And I know how it looks when you're having an interview, but you're not even looking at the ninja that's really right in front of you
Yep.
because you can't really
right,
focus. And I don't even mean to joke, bro. I really don't
Yeah, I used to wear glasses
joke.
too. That's all I know.
When you watch his interviews and he don't have his glasses, it's almost like he's looking off because he don't know where the fudge he should be looking at type deal.
Hmm.
And like Foreman just said, you get hit with something you don't see. Well, ask the
right,
Mendoza. Mendoza hit his ass with that 3-piece combo. Had that boy shit on reset too, dog. He had to
Yep.
sit down for a little bit.
yeah,
But I
Yep.
was thinking that they said he was going to do that Lasix and get that surgery to try to do it. Now I don't know when he could do it because he's been active, but that might be something that he might want to explore, man, so he can at least see a little bit better, man, because it's
Hey,
hard when
hey,
you can't see.
that shit really work, bro. That shit
Nah,
really
I
Yeah.
heard
work.
about it.
My pop got LASIK surgery, bro. He don't own a pair of glasses at all no more. That's
Damn.
crazy. That shit really worked, bro.
Hey, bang.
I seen that shit work, bro. I ain't think it was real.
Hey,
Yeah, I never
how
thought so
much did
neither.
that hit him for, bro? If you don't mind me asking, dog, because I don't like really wearing glasses when I can't see, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, but I make them flashy,
I
though.
don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Cause
I can't tell you that part.
I know for him though, he definitely was considering it. I just know that it's got to be a time where he could afford to break, because
Yeah.
I don't think you could have that surgery and then get in that ring like ASAP. You gotta
No,
be good.
you gotta heal up. You definitely gotta heal up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we gotta wear
Hey,
them
yeah.
like ugly ass shades, them dark ass shades and shit.
Hey, yeah. Hey,
Moment.
look. Hey, what y'all take on this Teofimo and Shakur fight?
I mean, if I could go first, bro, when they asked him at the Crawford Canelo fight, the first word he used out of his mouth was hopefully. They
Mm.
asked Tio because it's like it looks like everything's locked and loaded. It looked like we gonna have a fight. We gonna have a fight. He's like, hopefully, and then he started to
Right,
do all that. Proceeded to do all that funny stuff that he do, trying to
right,
sound cool and rhyme and do all that other bullshit. He ain't trying to get. He ain't trying to get in that ring with Shakur because Shakur could embarrass him. And the
right.
last time I'll leave that alone. But y'all know about the infamous party. It changed his mind on black people altogether.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Greg asked me, what do I think T.O. can do to win? Right. You know what? Now that I think about it, if T.O. focus on Shakur body early, he can be successful. Cause I think Shakur he get bothered by them by them body shots. You know what I'm saying? MBC boxing and fitness. We love the love, man. Absolutely. Just for the love. We love the love, man.
That gonna
Hey,
be a
Bank, you know what's so crazy about that? Like, I like, I like the fight if it happened because
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. Really looking at the people left at them lower weights, like shit, that's probably one of the better fights, the better mix-ups. Honestly, like if we get a
Right.
complete
Right.
TO in that fight, we get a real TO with a great camp, no excuses. He just come trying to give his best. That's actually a great mix-up, bro, because he's athletic enough to do more than just go to the body. He's athletic. I I'm looking at it like this. If Zapata was able to get, because when I watched that Shakur and Zapata fight, people try to make it seem like Zapata didn't land, but Zapata landed more than Shakur definitely wanted him to. And I think if Zapata was able to do that, I'm sure Tio can do just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And then another thing with that is Shakur won't be able to just, even if like Tio ain't so far back as Zapata. Like Tio's a lineal champion, right? Don't he got Ring Magazine belt?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not like, you get what I'm saying. It won't be like a side B side thing where Shakur can, he got all the cards in his deck. He got the judges on his side. Like, nah, Shakur gonna have to actually pull something out in that fight. I actually would like that fight, but I just don't think that fight is even gonna happen, man. Like I think that shit, bro. I think Tio gonna pull a pump fake when the contracts get in, and he gonna do his usual stuff, man. But if that fight do happen, that's one of the better fights. I think Tio give Shakur a run for his money for sure. Cause
I
Shakur not gonna stop him.
I mean, well, to add on to your point, the only thing I think, couple things I only say I would disagree with would be, even though I feel like it'd be a tough fight, I feel like TOIQ in there. That's one. And then yeah, we could say TO better than Zapata, but to me, watching that Shakur fights, I feel like he let Zapata do them stuff. To me, I feel like when he going on the ropes, he let Zapata throw. Yes, Zapata land some of them, but I feel like he let Zapata do what he wanted him to do instead of what Zapata was game plan to do. So I feel like when it comes to stuff like that, Chicago have a way better game plan than T.O. And T.O. kind of get frustrated. We seen him get beat by a lesser Cambosis. If we really, if we compare in competition, so a Shakur, I feel like he ain't gonna stop him. I feel like he surely will outbox him. That's for sure.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all. I ain't mad at that at all.
Yeah, I kind
Greg, where
of
you at, boy? You there, boy? That boy ain't there. Who that? T
Greg probably
Dungeon. What you
getting
think?
he probably getting that Ron Isley.
Who, me? I'm here.
Oh, you there?
Yeah, what you were saying? My bad.
The Shakur and
Oh,
T.O. fight. You think it's gonna
nah.
happen?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Tio need this fight. Tio been bullshitting us for a while. If he took this fight, you know what I mean, we're not gonna forget, but we gonna kind of forget for the time being. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
The shit that he been on. Um, I think it's a great fight. I just think mentally, that style is just do something to you. It's neutralize your whole game plan,
right.
and take a lot away from you. I think I think Tio would have to really fight. You know what I'm saying? Tio can't go in there looking for the jabs. He gotta be in there like really putting pressure on Shakur. The same way he did Lomachenko. But with that pressure, can you put the right shit together to slow him down? Or can you catch him with a clean shot? You know what I mean? And try to knock him out. We don't know. It seems far fetched. Anything can happen in boxing. But me, myself, I believe just Shakur just too sharp for uh for T.O.
Yeah.
I agree. I think also the thing to consider, he ain't in good graces with Al. I'm sorry, I'm Bob, and Bob let one belt walk away with Shakur. He definitely don't want to lose that damn belt that T.O. got to Shakur as well too, man. I know Shakur on Bob's list of good tie-ins and stuff like that. So that's a problem with getting that fight done as well too. I know Shakur said he would just drop it immediately, which he probably would do. But I mean, Bob, he covers those belts, man. He wants to stay in his damn his staple. So that would be a kind of a roadblock for that fight. But I would love to see the fight, man. I believe that Shakur is a fantastic boxer. I believe that when T.O.'s head is right, man, he's a fantastic boxer, and that'll be a hell of a matchup.
And I'm not saying Chicago fight T.O. like how he fights Zepeda. I just was saying, watching the fight with Zepeda, I feel like Shakur made Zepeda do what he wanted him to do. And that's what I feel like he'll make T.O. do with the boxing style. So I'm not saying he can fight T.O. like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey
no,
Benji.
no,
Oh my bad.
no, no, no. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Now I was gonna ask Benji, where is boxing popular where you at?
Well, in the Bahamas, it's more so either track and field, basketball, or swimming.
Mm,
Boxing is kind of like it's supposed to be funded by the government, but it's more so independent to where it's like we'll have to pay for certain stuff for ourselves. So
right,
if it ain't track and field, basketball, or swimming, it ain't really like that important, I would say.
right.
And sailing, we do a lot of sailing.
I got you.
Soccer, y'all don't play a lot of soccer out there. Football.
Nah, I mean we don't have American football. We have clubs, but I think they shut it down. But we don't have American football. We have beach soccer. We play a lot of beach soccer and
Oh, okay,
volleyball
okay.
and beach volleyball. But we don't have like no national soccer team or no shit. I mean we do, but ain't nothing too crazy like the NFL and shit like that. No.
Right, 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 right. I can dig it. I can dig it. 'Cause I know, like, yeah, but I think, man, you say what?
Nah, that's the game. My bad.
Oh.
Oh, that nigga.
Hey, yo, that's a hell of a game, bro. I thought that was the conversation we was having.
Hey, nah,
Nah,
no bullshit. No
nah, that's
bullshit.
niggas start talking.
Yeah, man. I think what you call it, I just think Shakur gonna drop that boy off at school, man. Like I say, man, he gonna take him to church and teach him a lesson. He gonna drop him off at Sunday school for shit show.
Yeah.
Hit that nigga with a whole bunch of culture. You know what I'm saying? Like that boy
Yeah.
Tyrone Willis say.
I like that, bro. And the whole goddamn stadium gonna say amen and hallelujah because they really gonna witness the word being put on his ass for sure. And
For
I mean, he
sure.
need to be beat for some of the stuff he been doing too.
Right.
I just don't feel like Shakur is the one to put the cut ass on him. I feel like it could be a boxing lesson, but I feel like
That's gonna be in that.
I feel like give
That's
Jermaine Ortiz a second chance to put the cut ass on him or something. You know what I mean? Like I feel like Shakur just can box him, but someone gotta put a cut
now.
ass on him.
I think Shakur gonna have a going into a fight like a Teofimo, bro, and going up to 140 for 4 belts, and I mean not 4 belts, but for um for that lineal belt. Hey man, listen, man, for him to take that, however he take it, and then just throw them hoes back out in the middle of the street and go back to his division, bro, that's making a major statement. He leaving Teofimo at 140 with nothing to offer.
Yep.
Damn.
That nigga gonna leave. That nigga gonna leave. That nigga gonna burn off on 140, and Teofimo gonna be up there trying to find somebody to fight him. Ain't nobody gonna be interested in him no more. You
Mm,
feel me? Like
Yeah,
man, you lost, man. Watch out, Tio. You don't even do them numbers that you think you do. You
that's
feel
rough.
me?
That's
Hey,
rough.
come on, man. This is a statement, bro. For me, for us to have the shit that we was going through with each other. You know what I'm saying? And then I come up there to your weight class. I take your jewelry, and then nigga, I rob you at the club and then go outside and just throw your shit in the middle of the street, nigga. I just want to embarrass you in front of these hoes.
Damn.
wow, that's crazy.
It's
Damn,
diabolical. It's
bang like that.
diabolical.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So yeah, man. Nah, I feel like that's a good fight to have, and it's a good situation to have too. A lot of people say they don't like the fact Shakur say he want to take the belts and leave them for Keyshawn or whatever. And I understand it when you put it like that, but when you think about it, for me to just go up there and take his shit and throw his shit in the street, bro, like bitch ass nigga, you ain't deserve this shit from the get go. Give me
Damn.
this. You know what I'm saying? I don't even
So he
sell
gonna
your belts, nigga. I throw them. I get them hoes to the needy.
Hey,
so he
that would
gonna
be a cold. That would be cold work. I would
Yeah.
love that too. I would absolutely love that ish.
so he gonna take his price tag basically, what you saying.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna strip you of your worth. You feel
Mm.
me? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Mm.
So I like that. What's up, B Dungy, Dub, right side? How
What's
y'all
good,
Uh
fella?
feeling, man?
hey
Hey, you know what
man.
I was thinking? You know what I was thinking earlier? Y'all was talking about Gabrielle.
Uh-huh.
If she move up a weight class, who y'all got out of her and Dubois' sister?
Mm.
Ooh.
Dubois is the nice too. Dubois
Yeah,
is
I
Bro,
got
she
nice.
Dubois
tough,
sister.
bro.
I got
She
Dubois
tough,
sister.
bro. She tough, bro.
That'll
Dubois
be a
is
banger. That'll be a
nice.
banger though.
She tough.
Yeah, I like
Hold on,
I
hold on,
like
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. BC, why you say that? Just put it in the chat. I got you. But go ahead. Go ahead, Dungeon. My bad. Whoever was talking, my bad.
No, I was
Gabriella,
gonna.
what you
I just was thinking about that. Yeah, I just think that'll be a good fight. But I do like Dubois' sister too though.
Yeah, she
She a
nice too.
powerful female.
Yeah.
yeah, she tough, boy. She tough. She one of them ones, dog. They like what's the difference as far as they weight classes? How far apart they is?
They only want it. They only want to weight. What is it? Flyweight and lightweight. I want to say. So women's flyweight is what 115 to 125, I think, and then Caroline fight at 130 basically. One what was that? We 126 to 135. I don't know because I know it's a little bit different than
Oh,
men's, but it's
Yeah.
something like that though.
what
Hey,
weight did
Dun-
they fight at last night? Because I don't know if she start her backwards journey yet? Like dropping weight. What weight was that fight at
I
last
think she
night?
just was defending the belts last night. I think she just defended them. I think.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. So hey man, maybe that's why she moonwalking. Y'all think that's why she moonwalking? So she
Man,
ain't gotta see Caroline?
she
I
know
was
Caroline.
just saying,
Shit.
Maybe.
Man,
maybe why she want to go back instead of going up.
oh, that's crazy work. I ain't think about that. I
mm,
ain't trying to start no rumors, but I ain't think about that. I ain't think about that, boy.
Hey bang. Sometimes you ain't gotta start the rumor. Sometimes the rumor start itself.
Hey man, that's a fact, bro. Hey man, that's a fact, boy. God damn, boy. God
Yeah.
damn. I hope that ain't the fact. I hope that ain't the case, dog. Cause Carolina monster. She monstrous too, boy. I ain't
Mm-hmm.
gonna-
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Carolina
bang.
monster, boy.
She
Hey,
nice.
bang. Before we go and move over though, DC was using verbiage from my man Dub Right Side. That's what he be saying.
Whoa, wait a minute,
Okay,
wait a
okay,
minute.
okay, okay.
Everybody can say what they want to say. They ain't using verbiage from me. They can say what the hell they want to say. That's on them, man.
Respectfully, respectfully.
I
Yeah.
ain't
Bill
got
Tim
no
and
problem.
that other nigga.
I don't know who
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
nigga is. I don't know nothing
Yeah,
about that.
you know who the other nigga is. We don't mention his name around here though. The whole ass nigga.
Well, you out of order. I'm just gonna call you out of order immediately because I don't know who you're talking about. And if I don't know who you're
I'm talking about
talking
Ace
about,
Money. I'm talking about Ace Money.
well, hey, shout out to H. He doing a hell of a job with his channel. I can't go over there no more. I done been blocked. So
Yeah,
that ain't got
I
shit
don't
to do
fuck
with
with
me. It ain't got shit to
him.
do with me.
No, I'm just
I,
saying I'm familiar with you from over there. That's all I'm
oh, okay,
saying.
okay. Oh, hey, me and you,
Right.
we done rock before. I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got
Absolutely.
no problem. I will tell you, Caroline Dubois, and I love her as a fighter. Love her.
Right.
If she end up against Gabrielle Fundora, this is just my opinion. She ain't got no chance in that fight.
Yeah.
She ain't got no chance in the fight, in my opinion. I
Right.
would and I love the sport of boxing, but if I had to put money on it, I'm putting all my money on Gabrielle Fundora. Me
If she
personally,
move up.
yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
know, man. It's a good fight. It's a good
Well,
fight, bro.
she still, regardless, man. Size and distance mean a lot in boxing, and when she,
And Gabriella use her size and distance in boxing for shit show. For shit show.
that's it.
For shit
And
show.
but I do think Caroline, I think she a fantastic fighter. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I love watching the fight, but I would have to pick Gabrielle Fundora to win that fight. I would have to pick her there
I
because
can dig it.
I done seen her utilize her range. I think she's more skillful than her brother is. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And the way she able to keep the jab out there, she got the 1-2 coming behind it. The
Right.
power, her inside game ain't what Sebastian's is, but just as a fighter, man, she dangerous. So I would
Absolutely.
have to pick Gabrielle in that fight against Caroline Dubois, and I'm a fan of Caroline Dubois as well. I'm a fan of both of them. So
Right.
it
But
is what
you
it
got to
is.
remember this too, right side. I never said she a beater. I was just wondering if she was the reason why she was moving backwards. Maybe we feel like she a beater, but maybe she sees something different as a fighter. Like maybe she sees something that Dubois do that she wouldn't like to have to deal with. You feel me? Like you understand what I'm saying? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who will win that fight. I don't know.
And we can always speculate. We'll never know until we see it. But
Facts. Facts. Facts.
we just giving perspective on how I would see the fight playing out. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm not disagreeing. All I'm saying is I would pick Sebastian or excuse me, I would pick Gabrielle to win that
To
fight.
beat
But
Dubois.
I could be wrong about that. I could be totally wrong about it, and I wouldn't be mad about being wrong about
I
it.
ain't
I
gonna
think
let
it'll
Right.
be a
Right.
good
Right.
fight
Right.
at the end of the day.
foreign or DC them hop on. Respect upon it. Y'all take it easy.
Can I ask the question though? Oh, my fault, bro. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Talk to
No,
me.
I saying I gonna let the guys in the back hop on. Y'all take it easy.
What up, though?
Right.
Oh yeah, so we were just saying Gabrielle trying to go undisputed and then go back down. Is that
Right.
cool though? If a male did that, we tripping though, right?
No, 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 because this is the way that Clarissa Shields did the same thing. She did the
Facts.
same thing. 68, 60, 54. She went and got all them
Oh,
belts and all the weight back. Then she shot up to heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? So
I,
yeah,
my,
no,
my bad. I ain't
I think
realize she
it's
went
dope.
down like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's dope, especially for a woman. You feel me?
She was going where that bread was at, wherever the fuck the opportunity was.
She pulling
And
up.
and you got to
Right,
understand that because of the lack of or I ain't gonna say talent, the lack of fighters in women's boxing, like
Right.
sometimes you got to move. It may look funny to us, but you got to
right,
move that type of way because you don't always have the opportunity to fight the best. It, it may only be one top guy or top female. Excuse my language. It may
Right.
only be
right,
one
right,
type
right,
female in your division, so you have to move a little differently than we would look at males as far as how they would move. It's just a different. It's a different game. So
right.
I can't. If you want to go up and do what you're gonna do and then come back down, even when Bud just put hands on Canelo, Bud said he ain't fighting at 68 no more. He gonna fight at 60.
Right,
We're not criticizing him for it. Hey,
right.
we just want to see who you're gonna fight. So it just depends on who's there. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion.
Hey, hold on, fellas. I got to ask. What do y'all think about Benavidez talking all this shit now?
What kind of shit Benavidez was talking?
You,
He say Bud caught him. He was washed up. He said, and if he want that real smoke, you know, he
hey,
ready.
hey, bro, because I've been seeing that too. The little Benavidez back and forth, and man, I just think that it's corny. Like, but then again, like you can't blame Benavidez, bro, because like if I'm just talking from my lifetime from what I'm seeing, Benavidez is probably one of the most duck guys in the sport. But to me, I think he's just putting himself in a bad position because like he has high output, he has everything that you don't want to fight, and he's going after people that don't want to fight. So to me, I think
Hold on
Benavidez,
though, Ford. Who has ducked him other than Canelo?
huh?
Who has ducked David Benavidez other than Canelo?
A lot of people,
Who?
a lot of people.
Hey, while you thinking about a lot of people did this here, a closed mouth don't get fed.
No, but
Hey,
my
look,
point is,
look, look,
but my point
look,
is
look,
about
look. Hold on, Fawn. Hold on. My bad, my bad. This is what I don't like about it. This is what I don't like about it. Because now that David Benavidez is saying something to Crawford about that, or calling him out or whatever, now the people at ESPN and the Ring magazine people, they all finna start getting behind this back and forth that they're about to start having. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Even though Crawford said, I'm not going to 6 to 75 to fight no David Benavidez. Now they finna make it seem like this is the fight that's supposed to happen. This is the fight that boxing needs. Crawford's legacy is not complete unless he moves up to light heavyweight.
No, no, no. Hold up.
This finna be some stupid, crazy shit, bro.
Hold up,
It's finna be
bang.
stupid.
No, bang, did. Benavidez is gonna come back down to 168. He said he come down.
but still though, my point in what I was saying is the fight is pointless. It does nothing for either fighter. Either fighter though.
Bro,
If we're talking
bro.
about reality, Benavidez goes out there and he wipes Crawford. That does nothing for his career. He beat a guy that beat the guy. It does nothing for his career. That's what I'm saying. Whether we could argue he's ducked or he's not ducked, Benavidez is putting himself in bad positions because he's everything that nobody wants to fight.
I mean,
He's
with that,
No,
like
but Foreign, but
he
that
on
makes
that
that
legacy too.
explains exactly why it makes sense because he would beat the guy who beat the guy and become undisputed at his original weight class. So
but
that
that's
would
what but
That's the problem though, because the guy that beat the guy was a little guy. He didn't
exactly
have
it
no
makes no
business up there
sense.
anyway.
all right,
So the thing,
right. So nigga, you should have came up here swimming in these waters. Now that you here, I want that smoke.
But that's why I agree with Bang because now that Benavidez is saying it, it's gonna seem like Crawford's career is not complete without that fight. When Crawford was never even looking at Benavidez, and Benavidez was never even looking at Crawford. They
That's a
was
See,
fact.
never
bro,
even
That's
supposed
a
to
fact
listen,
for him.
mix up.
But that's why I said last week that I mean I guess people gonna kill me for it, but that's why Crawford ain't get. Oh, you went up in one fight, you got undisputed at 68. So What did you go up for if you wasn't going to stay there at all? Like nobody's supposed to call you out. Like everybody was just supposed to accept you
Hold
cherry
on.
pick
Hey,
Canelo.
Dungy.
Wait, wait,
Dungy.
Well,
wait,
now
wait,
this
wait, wait, wait. But Dungy,
Hold on.
but
Both of y'all, right quick. Right. Quick question. If a nigga put hands and feet on your brother, how you feeling about it?
Come
Anyway.
on, bro. What you mean?
no, 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 no. I agree with you, Detroit. I
hey
agree with you,
man, hey
Detroit,
man, hey
on
man,
that point,
hey
right?
hey
But
BC,
what I'm
BC
saying
boy,
is,
you being messy, boy. You being real
man,
messy, boy.
cause look,
I'm just
if we
saying though.
listen though, if we keeping it honest, it's not his brother because that's who he wanted to fight. That's what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is, let's just say that fight happens. It does nothing for Benavidez's career. See, and look, this is what's crazy to me, right? And bang, this is why I said stay on that side, but I didn't mean it as stay on that side. But this is what I mean when I say that shit, right? Because before the fight even happened, nobody was talking about Crawford and Benavidez. Nobody was even thinking about that because we didn't even think Crawford would win for real. A lot of
Facts.
motherfuckers didn't think Crawford was gonna win. So now that he did win, now it's all these random ass options and whatever choices, and niggas is pulling shit out their ass. But before, niggas was talking about how Canelo was finna walk Crawford down, and Canelo was finna do this.
But you
But
gotta
now that he
understand,
did it,
brother, you gotta understand. Boxing is a fluid sport, right? And so it only goes by what you do. And so
that's a fact.
when Bud goes and wins this fight, now
You
I
fair
don't think
game.
Bud I don't think Bud and Benavidez will ever fight. I don't believe that fight will ever happen. But what it does, and when you say it don't do nothing for his legacy, no, it will. Because if he does get the fight with Bud, then if he's able to win that fight, which I would pick Benavidez over Bud, uh, and I like I said, I don't think the fight ever happened. But if he does fight that, then that gives him the chance to be undisputed at 68, right? Also, the other thing it does for his legacy is the same individual that we've all said that's been ducking him, Canelo Alvarez, got hands put on him by Bud, and then you go beat the guy who put hands on Canelo, then we have to give you some type of credit for that. So it does something for David Benavidez's legacy. It absolutely does. If he
Especially in
never
the
got the
history
fight.
books, when you look back on it, it'll be huge. He might
Wait,
not
wait,
get all
wait,
the
wait,
credit
wait, wait,
now.
wait, 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 wait. See, and this is what I don't like. How are we saying him going undisputed by taking Crawford's straps from 68, right? How is that credit? But we're trying to pick at how Crawford just beat Canelo and went undisputed. But now y'all trying to sit here and tell me a guy that's gonna come from
Hold on,
light
who's picking
heavyweight
it? Well,
to come back down. No, I'm not saying we on the
Bro,
hold on,
you
panel.
can't
wait a
move
minute.
up, bro. You
Hold
can't
on,
expect to move up to a division.
Hold on. Who is
I'm
picking?
not
Who is
saying we on
picking
the
at?
panel, but
Okay,
ever
okay.
since Bud won, people have been trying to find. Yeah, I'm not trying to say nobody on the panel, y'all. We all probably feel the same way about it, but we all been seeing the talk. How Canelo's old. Maybe it was just the best version of Canelo. We trying to peek at how Bud was. Y'all trying to say this is some legacy fight for Benavidez?
No,
Like
it won't be a
we
quote
gotta
unquote
put the shit in
legacy, but he's
context.
still, bro. But when you look back at his legacy, if he beats Bud, it will say he undisputed the 168-pound division, period. And that's huge for anybody's career, bro.
No. Dungy. That's what I agree with him being undisputed. But I listen, and that's what I think. That's why I say this is corny. I don't even think Benavidez wants to even be undisputed no more. I think he really just wanted to take it from Canelo. I don't think he really wants to be undisputed at
No, no, no,
68
no, no,
so
no.
bad
Nah,
to
yeah.
where he's gonna go down.
Yeah, nah, see this the thing. This the thing, bro. This for me. Cause I understand what right side saying. I understand what everybody's saying. For me, Benavidez got business to take care of at 75. Why would I risk my 75 run to go down to 68 in a weight class that I'm not even finna really campaign at no more because I'm too big? It's gonna hurt me to get down there. I'm gonna talk my shit, and I might have the fight. But what if it don't go my way? Now what am I worth at 175 by losing to this 147 pounder?
And bang, that's a fact. But I feel like he only left the division because he couldn't get that undisputed fight.
Yeah, but you got to remember
Aha.
he wasn't comfortably making 168. Not only that. He stuck around for Canelo. Canelo didn't want no smoke. So hey man,
Mm-hmm.
listen, I'm not finna sit around here and wait on you and continue to kill myself to make weight in a weight class where I'm already beating everybody up at. I need to challenge myself and move up to 75. And when I get to 75, I'm gonna be in position because I'm decorated. You feel me? So
But
now
bad, but
I fight Bosnick. I was supposed to fight B-Ball after that, but I fought
Morrell.
Morel. I
Morrell.
fought Morel, and then I got Yard on my plate because Better BF and B-Ball doing something different right now. But I'm
Hey, bang,
champion now though.
but
I'm
I don't
champion.
I don't
I'm
believe he moved up.
hold
I
on.
don't believe.
Hold
Okay,
on, Dungeon.
all
Respectfully,
right.
my bad.
No, you
I'm
good, bro.
champion. I'm champion at 75 right now. I'm champion at 75 right now. If I'm advising Benavidez, bitch, we champion up here right now. We not going down when we got paper to get up here. You feel me? So for me, hey man, it's forward motion. We're not going backwards back there to 68. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? We moving forward, baby. That's just my opinion. You feel me? But my bad, Dudley. Go ahead, bro.
No, you cool. You cool. You cool. You know you cool. But I only thing I disagree with, I don't think he moved up on some let me go challenge myself. I think it was totally Canelo won't give me the fight, so I'm out. So I don't think he looked at it like, oh, you know what, man, forget that division, man. Let me move up on the bigger and better things. It was no,
Right.
like this really where I want to be. I can't get the fight I want, so he kind of got forced to move up.
But Dungy,
That's what I think.
but Dungy,
Hey,
I agree with you, right? And that's why I say this is kind of like Mills and Turkey, and like it's just a bunch of bullshit, bro. Because like I agree with you. I don't think, like I said, I don't think he even cared. I don't think it was the undisputed. I think it was he wanted to take it from Canelo. He
Yeah.
wanted that Mexican fan base. He wanted all of that. He wanted that.
That's what I. All
So
right. So
so
look. So
so
look.
so
If
now
that
that
was
that's gone, I don't even see no point of him going back down to go undisputed against a guy that is not even a 68 pounder for real, for real.
So
hey,
Like
let me
hold,
ask you a question, Forrest. So
hold,
why do you think he's doing it then?
no, I don't think he's doing it. If because look, I watched the Jose Benavidez interview again, and he didn't really imply or say like how people are trying to make it like, oh yeah, I want the fight, but he was saying, yeah, we could still make 68 if that fight is available after Yard. We'll take that fight. That's exactly what Jose
No,
Benavidez
but
said.
bro, I
But the
actually do.
reason hold on, the reason he would do it, and once again, I agree. I disagree with him going back down. The reason he would do it is because we just watched Bud go put hand, and I think Bud and Bomac said we would never fight David Benavidez. I think I believe they said that.
He
They
he
did. They
right.
did.
did.
But
He
but my
did.
thing, the reason you would do it is because the same way you wanted to, or trying to gain the Mexican fans, the fan base of Canelo Alvarez, the best way to do it now would be to go and beat the same guy that beat Canelo Alvarez. That would be the best way for you to gain that fan base,
all
and
right. Hey,
that would be the reason to do it. But I don't think it's even. I don't. It's a fantasy fight, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
But
It's a
Yeah,
fantasy
bro.
but
Like
fight.
for hey, but
it don't
for real quick
it don't
though,
make sense.
you said
okay.
Benavidez didn't really say that, and I'm not saying you wrong, but it's crazy because I had never even knew about the fake call outs because the last I had seen Benavidez was like I ain't worried about that fight either. But I literally you can Google it right now. I just read it's where Benavidez not only hated on Bud's win, he said it was an optimistic win. That was his quote.
Mm-hmm.
And he said Bud would fold like a lawn chair under his pressure, just like everybody else. So he really has been talking shit on him. That's
Yeah.
why I said a
Hey,
second ago.
hey,
So why
Dungy,
is he doing it? So if he don't want
Hey,
to make the fight, why is he talking all this shit then?
Dungy, you
Dungy.
know what? Dungy, you know what's so
Hold up,
crazy?
for right quick, right quick. Dig.
Uh huh.
You're absolutely right. But dig this here, man. Just like we didn't gathered here today for Sunday dinner. Imagine when
Mm-hmm.
they gather up for Sunday dinner. You did. He done put hands and feet on little bro. You did.
Hey,
Hey,
Imagine
I'm just
that.
saying,
hey,
he
man.
actually has been talking crazy, bro.
No,
That's what I'm
Dungy,
saying. It's
Dungy,
crazy.
I agree, right? But see, this is why I say it's some bullshit, right? The only reason why Jose Benavidez doesn't like Crawford is because he put hands on his oldest son. That's why he doesn't like him. If we want to talk
Right,
about the
right.
truth, and if we really want to talk about the truth, we know, like Jose Benavidez knows, that David Benavidez is damn too big for
That one,
for
man.
super middleweight, and he's way too big for light heavyweight. So if we're being completely honest, Jose Benavidez knows, like we know, that nigga has been bullying his whole fucking career.
That's a fact, nigga. I
So
ain't
so
about to
look,
argue
so
none of
look,
that.
so look. If we're talking the truth, why would Jose Benavidez not want to put his bigger, better son in there against the nigga that beat his oldest son up? Of course, that's what his dad
Junior,
wants. Of course, he watched his son get his ass whooped. The nigga with
Man,
his
what is you
last name
laughing at?
got his ass whooped. So of course he wants
hey,
to
what
put
am
his
I
better
laughing
son
at?
in there.
Yeah, what you up there laughing at, bro?
No, it's the thought of that nigga saying this nigga he's gonna put his bigger and better son in there with the
For
same nigga that beat
real,
up. He said he watched this man kick his son ass in front of him.
in front of him, his junior
His
though,
oldest boy.
his
His
junior,
oldest boy.
his,
Hey, they got the
his
same face
son.
and
Hey,
everything.
hey,
Oh
hey, but let's be real. Hey, that,
God.
that, that was a good fight up until the knockout, though, y'all.
It was a good fight, but
That was
but
a
look,
good
but look,
fight.
Dungy,
Until
but
it
look,
wasn't.
Dungy, this
Right,
how
until
you
it
know
wasn't.
this. But Dungy, this how you know it's bad blood, right? Because
Uh-huh.
even when asked about that fight now, they still come up with excuses for the fight. So,
Yeah, they
bro, it's
do.
it's it's apparently some bad blood there. So that's what I'm saying, bro. It's really
Hell
corny.
yeah.
Like like
But
like
foreign,
man,
he
it's
told
corny,
his
bro.
son, what did he tell his son? Nigga, you better get ready for your fight. You better focus on your
Focus,
fight till you not make it to
focus
your
on your
fight.
fight
till
before
you
you
not
don't
make
make it to your fight.
For
Focus
real
on your
shit.
fight before you don't make it to your fight.
it.
Yeah, it was real.
Hey,
It
the
was
hands and
real.
feet be a motherfucker.
It
Yes,
was
they
real,
do.
boy.
Hey, you want me to tell you the truth? This is what I really feel like. I really feel like Benavidez is probably not too confident at 75. So he see what's going on
Bingo,
at 68.
bingo.
No. So he see what's going on at 68. He saw the easier man won the fight. So yeah, he probably is like, you know what? Let me try my hand at that shit. Let's see what Turkey talking about.
A four, and he also know Bud is the type of nigga. The more you tell him he can't do something, the more Bud gonna want to do it.
Bro,
Exactly.
because you
And you
remember, you
and that's
remember a
why I
few
don't
years
like
ago, that
that
nigga
shit.
Bud. You remember a few years ago, Bud said, "Hell no, I ain't moving up to no 68 to fight Canelo. It's too much weight." He
Yep,
said, it. I'm
yep,
pretty sure everybody seen that interview when he was in
So
the
yep,
gym.
so so
He's like,
so
"I'm
yep.
not
so
going up there."
hold on, Bane. So let me ask. And I agree. I heard him say that. You know what I'm saying? Bill Haney put the batter in his back. Shout out to Bill. Well, I don't fuck with Bill, but that's a whole nother story. I don't want to get into that.
He sure
All I'm
did.
gonna say is, all I'm at, my question is, so you think that Bud will fight a David Benavidez at 68? Do you believe that will happen?
Yes, yes.
I don't,
But
I don't
you,
I
even
bro,
think
think
it's
you
Bud
get
crazy
you
as
finna.
give
I
hell.
don't
Bud
even.
enough.
I
You
don't
give
even
Bud
think.
enough
On your
money,
heels, man.
man.
Here's the
Give
thing,
Bud enough money, and find a way to get in his head. Bud making that fight.
bro.
Let let David keep talking crazy, and then Turkey say 50 million, 100 million. I bet you we
But
see Bud doing
I don't
another
Hey,
think
ring walk.
TC.
hey,
I don't
Dungy,
think. I
Dungy,
don't
that's
think
what,
TC
Dungy, that's
plan
what
on
I was gonna
standing.
say, bro.
Hold on,
Hold
hold on,
on.
hold on, hold on, hold
Hold
on.
on.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
My
I
bad.
don't think Bud finna be at 68. I think he finna leave.
I agree.
He said that first. He said that first. You feel me? And he already said,
Facts.
man, I don't do this for the money, man. But if they talking about 100 million and all this shit, come on down. You feel me? But
That's
but
what
but
I'm
Price
this
is
the
saying,
right.
thing.
man.
But this the thing though, bro. Like just realistically, bro. To me, the fight makes no sense, bro. Just to me, if it makes sense money wise for him, that's fine. I feel that. I understand that. We're doing it for the money at this point. You feel me? Or the love or whatever we're doing it for. But we getting the bag. Bro, for me, I'm not feeling that as a fan. Like as a product, as somebody that watches this game. I don't like the way it's being played in that manner. Why are we forcing him to fight this nigga who was too big for 68.
I think it's too corny. I mean,
They
I think it's corny too, man. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I think it's
But
corny too
but
because
but
I knew they was gonna do this to Bud though. I knew they was gonna do this to the black fighter.
Me too, Dungy. Me too.
but the thing is so if and I understand Canelo he's been at the weight class for as long as he's there. So that's one thing. This man just moved up to the weight class, beat Canelo ass, and said, "You know what? I'm moving back down. I'm going to
yeah,
60 after this."
So he
yeah,
And
cherry
so,
picked,
the Shakur
oh,
Stevenson move.
wait a minute, wait a minute. It ain't no cherry pick.
huh?
First, hold on. How is it a cherry pick when you going to fight the undisputed champion at a higher weight? How is that a cherry pick?
Okay, because if it's not a cherry pick, why would you refuse to stay there and fight anybody else in the division then?
The re
Because
the
but
reason
you gotta think though, it's not his weight class. Roy Jones Jr. moved up and fought the Puerto Rican, what's the Puerto John Ruiz.
and
He
then
fought
move
him,
and
took
then
his
move
belt.
and then move right
Cause
back down.
he said in the ring after the fight, yeah, man, I just want to come up here and make history. I wasn't finna come up here and fight no Lennox Lewis or nobody like that. He
Bingo.
said it
That's so
himself.
that's literally a cherry pick, man.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
but
gonna
not
go
that
a
fight.
cherry
I'm gonna
pick.
go
but that
fight that. I'm gonna go to heavyweight, make history, and fight the easiest guy there.
When have we ever heard? When have we ever said it's a cherry pick moving up in weight, bro? We've
Let,
never said this.
bro, listen what I just said. I'm going, but I did the same thing at 54. I'm gonna move up and fight the easiest champion there. You call it what you want. To me, that's a cherry pick. I don't want
And
now
you
the.
know
listen,
what?
okay,
I'm
watch
not
this.
gonna
How
go.
would
I'm not gonna go get the.
hold on?
Hey, hey, hey.
Hold on. The difference is you call him the undisputed or you call him the easiest champion. He the undisputed champion.
I'm talking about Madrimov,
I'm talking
No,
about
no,
Canelo.
yeah, he's talking about, yeah,
and I
he
I'm
said
talking
he,
understand
about
that, but I'm
Canelo.
saying,
yeah.
listen, what up?
So hold on.
Okay,
So
and what did he say
all right,
before he made the
let's do
fight?
this. Let's do this. Are you calling Canelo a cherry pick for Bud? Are you calling Bud cherry
Hell
picking
yeah, he
Canelo?
was a cherry pick for Canelo. I mean, Canelo was a cherry.
How can you cherry pick
Canelo,
the
I
I
feel
mean,
like,
undisputed champion?
Bud was a cherry
Canelo
pick
looked
for
at it like
Canelo.
a cherry
Yes,
pick.
yes, that's what I meant to
Absolutely,
say, bang. I said it wrong.
absolutely,
Hell yeah, Bud was a
absolutely,
cherry pick. I'm moving a nigga up 3 divisions for real. To go take his
absolutely.
he's too little. It's gonna look great. I'm about to go give him his first loss. Canelo,
Here
just like
comes,
he did to
here
B-Ball.
comes.
Yeah, come on, bro. Just like he tried to cherry pick B-Boy. Thought shit was sweet. I'm gonna go get another belt at
No. So
75.
you're not saying Bud is
Said
cherry
the
picking.
same
You're
shit.
saying Canelo is cherry picking.
He's saying
I'm
Canelo was cherry pick.
Okay, I'm
yeah.
good with it. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with
But
it.
let's move up on Madrimov with the cherry pick.
I
It
wasn't talking
was.
about
I can
Madrimov.
agree.
I wasn't talking about Madrimov. So.
It was. I can agree, Dungy. I can agree with the cherry
I
pick.
ain't gonna lie,
And
I
you know,
would.
and you know why I can agree? Because me personally, you're right. We gotta hold the same standards because we was looking at Shakur funny for saying what he said, and we looking at other niggas for funny for moving how they move when they go up, snatch a belt
Yep.
and drop it.
Yep.
So you're right. We gotta keep the playing field even. I will call Madrimov a cherry pick, and I will also call Bud a cherry pick going wrong for Canelo. Yes, I would agree. You're right.
Yep.
I
I
agree.
agree. Yeah.
Those is cherry
Canelo thought
picks.
shit was sweet, nigga, and that shit blew up in his face.
Yeah, see, and that's what I said, bro. I say, bro, if he lose the Bud, bitch, you should have fought Benavidez.
Yep. That's what you get.
You
Exactly.
should have fought some. You should have fought somebody that was more deserving of those 68 titles, bro. Because you roached up off that green belt off of him. You roached up on that belt. Let's
Yep.
not forget that. Let's not forget you didn't want that belt till he lost it on the scale, and you
Yep.
petitioned to fight Abney Yildirim for it.
Yep.
Or was it Abney Yildirim he fought for that belt? It
I
was
don't know.
somebody.
It wasn't David Benavidez though, man. That's
Yeah,
what
I was
got
gonna
him.
say
Yeah,
I don't know who he fought, but I know you're right about that. He didn't.
Yep.
yeah, bro.
You're right.
That nigga didn't want. So that's why I didn't really like Canelo's run to undisputed at 68. I ain't really respect it because he cut corners. You feel me?
And then bang another thing. I ain't understand what it was. Why was Canelo allowed to move up, fight Bivol, not put his belts on the line, still keep him at 68? But as soon as Mel ass got in the ring against Canelo, they took his belt.
Right, right,
Dungy, thank you, bro. I thought I was
right,
tripping. Hey, bro, I'm like, how did Canelo go up and still have all his belts at 68 to defend
right, right.
after losing to
Somebody gonna give him a
Bivol?
mandatory. Who was who was who was Canelo's mandatory when he fought
Like,
Charlo?
who was his
Do
mandatory when he
anybody
fought
know?
Charlo?
Wouldn't
Who
it have
was
been
his
David?
mandatory?
Wasn't it David
No,
Benavidez?
nah. So his mandatories were at that current moment in time, he only had one mandatory, and that was the brother that he fought. What's the brother name in the IBF? Uh, damn, the one that they said ran around the ring.
Skull?
William Skull.
William Skull. William Skull was the only
No.
mandatory at that current
Oh
moment
yeah,
in time when
he had been Canelo mandatory for like about 3 years, right?
yeah, absolutely.
You right, you right, you right.
Man,
Okay, so who was Canelo's mandatory when he fought B-Ball?
Ho. We wrong. He's wrong, y'all. Hold on. There was no official mandatory challenger for Canelo Alvarez when he fought Jermell Charlo because Charlo was not the mandatory opponent for any of Canelo's titles. Instead, the WBC had already named David Benavidez as
Right.
Canelo's next mandatory contender, while the
Yep.
WBO initially had Terrence Crawford set for the Canelo fight. Whatever. I told you it was David Benavidez again.
Right. Right. Right.
and
So
and
he
and
had ducked
after
him
and
again.
after and after Jamel Charlo, that's when Benavidez moved up, huh?
Or what was it? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
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 because
yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit
Because
after that, that's when he fought
because
Bosley.
he had saw Charlo got that opportunity instead. You're right. I remember that. I remember
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Nello ducked Jamal at 54 and 60. He ducked Boo Boo at 54 and 60.
Boo
He
Boo for
ducked
sure at 60.
he ducked Benavidez at 68. Um um yeah, Canelo got a bad record. He got bad credit with me, bro. I'm telling
And
y'all,
you
bro.
know what, man? And you know what? I didn't want to say nothing, but since we own it, that was my only thing. Like I was confident in Bud winning, bro. You could go check every interview, right? But that was
I
my
remember
only
that. I
that
remember
was
that.
that was my only thing about it. Because I completely agree, man. To me, Canelo undisputed run was never really undisputed. Like Bud taking that from him didn't feel like an undisputed championship win. Because he was never truly undisputed in my eyes. That was my only downfall
No,
with
Nah,
Bud
that
see,
bit
taking that
nah,
fight.
nah.
I agree with that, but I don't. I disagree on the sense of. But then
You
in one
took
fight, either way, you're only doing it in one fight, though. Like, so yeah, you get undisputed, but it's like, bro, you ain't really run through the division. Like,
And, and you know what? And you know what, Dungy? That's what I mean. Because Canelo truly didn't even run through the division.
there you go. Yeah,
You
you're
get
right.
what I'm
You're right.
saying?
You
Yeah,
did say
that's
that.
what I
You're
mean.
right.
So I'm saying the Bud win, it would have felt better if Canelo ran through everybody he was supposed to, and then Bud came and cleaned him out.
That's a
That
fact.
that
That's a
shit would have
fact.
been like you can't even argue it. But I
Yeah, that's
can't
a
even be
fact.
mad at people arguing Bud not being top five all time or whatever because of the way like Canelo wasn't really undisputed in my eyes. You get what I'm saying?
Hold on, and then y'all gonna
Even though
get
he
you,
had the belts.
bang. He gonna get mad at me for saying this though. But I feel the same way at 47. Errol go do all the goddamn leg work. You beat Ricky Hatton your first fight, defended a couple times, and you take three from Earl. Now you're undisputed, but you
But
ain't
but but
really
but
run through the
but
division.
but Dungy, I gotta give you drawback on that one because that fight was been supposed to happen. See the difference with Crawford and Canelo? This was never supposed to happen. Errol Spence and Crawford was supposed to happen a long time ago, way before Spence even had the accident, before Spence even started running through the division. He was supposed to fight Crawford. But they were saying Crawford ain't fought nobody. That was they whole narrative. Is he ain't did nothing. He ain't a draw. He ain't
Don't do
this.
that to
He
Errol.
ain't
Don't do
sold
that to
out.
Errol though, because Errol wasn't saying that. But other people
No,
was.
no,
You right.
Aaron wasn't saying that, but that was the narrative though. That was the narrative. Aaron,
That it
Aaron wasn't
definitely
saying
was.
that.
It definitely
But
was.
but
It
you know
definitely
that
was.
but you know what told me Errol Spence didn't really want that fight? Because Errol Spence never used to talk about Crawford how he talked about everybody else.
Oh,
Errol
how you
Spence
figure
wasn't
he
too
ain't want the
was
fight where
never
he
too
went against
confident.
his team? But four, he went against his team to make the fight and
he
gave
won.
But that's
Bud
because he got a call.
Bud more, huh?
He got a call from
And
Crawford.
no, but I'm saying, bro, that don't matter. If I really don't want to fight, I'm not gonna give you part of my purse and go against my promoter and my team's wishes to make the fight if I don't want to fight you. Aaron really thought he could
Dungy.
beat Bud.
No, Dungy. Errol Spence admitted in the interview the reason why the fight happened is because they got a call and they talked on the phone personally and was like, let's make this shit happen.
Yeah, that's a fact. But I'm saying, think
But
about it,
but
bro.
but he
Earl
literally
really
went
thought
against
Bud was
Al
too little.
Heyman. He
That's what I'm
literally went
saying,
against Al Heyman. He went against his advisors to make that fight happen.
bro.
He
He
did.
wanted
He
he
did.
really,
He did.
They didn't
for
want
he
to make
thought,
that
but
fight. He if it weren't for Errol Spence, and I agree, Bud put hands on EJ. But if it weren't for EJ, the fight would have never happened.
It would
exactly,
never
bro.
He
happen.
went against his people to make that fight happen. So for you to say that he didn't want the fight, I don't understand it.
Yeah, Errol wanted that. Errol really thought Bud was too little for him. He did, and
Nah, I
just
don't
like,
think so.
bro, he told him, nigga, you too little.
Too light
Remember
ass.
when he had the red jumpsuit? He said, bro, and
No,
Bud was
no,
Too
like,
no.
light
I'll
I,
ass.
stop you. And
I remember the
he,
exact video you
and what
talking
he
about.
said on my mama, you ain't gonna stop me. Earl thought that nigga was too little, bro. He did. That's what I ain't gonna lie. That's what I
Hey,
always thought.
so foreign, you think that fight didn't happen because Spence ain't want that fight?
No, no. I'm saying if Spence wanted that fight for real, that fight would have been happening. You get
No,
what I'm
he
Now,
said
saying?
it though.
But
Foreigner, what did he say?
hold
He
on, hold
said,
on, hold on, hold on. Bud Crawford himself said he had to talk to EJ. He when him and EJ talked, EJ was the one who went around his promoters, Al
and
Heyman,
made the fight.
PBC, all that to make the fight. Bud said that.
No, no,
and
no,
There you
foreign.
go.
no, 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 no,
Remember,
no.
Errol
See,
said, I'm gonna go get the straps on my
go
side of
ahead,
the
go ahead. My
street,
bad.
That's
and
it
then
right there. That's it right
beat
there.
Bud
That's
at
it.
undisputed. That was his plan
Hold
for
up,
like the
hold up.
last 8 years.
One second, one
But but
second.
but
That,
but
hold
Dungy,
on,
see,
hold
look.
on, hold on,
Hold
hold
on,
on,
foreign.
hold
Go
on.
ahead, go ahead.
1 second. Hold on. That was it. That was the point blank period part right there. That nigga said it out his own mouth. I'm finna go clean this division out, and I'm finna bring all three of these belts to the table when it's time. When it's for all the marbles, that's when I'm fighting Crawford. He did exactly what he said he was gonna do.
Yep.
Soon as he got that last belt, it was time to get. Soon as he got that third belt, it was time to get going.
And,
Now I'm
and
finna
that,
get on the phone with you, bitch. Bitch. I told you. Once I got all this jewelry, we gonna bring all this shit to the table and make this fight mean more and be worth more than
And
what they
foreign,
what they what
remember
they think it's gonna be.
Wait,
the,
hold on, Dungy, because I just want to rebuttal. Because I hold on. Because
That's
look,
exactly
because
what he said, though.
no,
That's
no, no, no,
exactly
no,
what
no,
he
no,
said.
bro. It's
hold on,
we
hold
all
on,
talking
hold on,
at
hold
once.
on, real
Hold on,
quick.
hold on.
Before you rebuttal, are you disagreeing with Bud Crawford
Just
when
let me
he?
talk. Just let me
Hold on,
talk real quick.
I'm gonna let you talk. I'm asking the question first. Are you disagreeing when Bud Crawford said the reason this fight happened is because EJ got on the phone with me and we made this happen? Are you disagreeing with that piece?
I never said I disagree with that. I completely agree that that is true. Errol Spence
What he's
made the
saying is
fight
there's no
happen.
argument after that.
No, no,
right.
hold on. But this is what I'm saying though. Because now that it happened, and now that we're looking at foresight, everybody's forgetting the situation. See, the only reason why EJ was able to call shots, EJ was the guy at that point. That's why. See, everybody's acting like Crawford could barely get champions. Nobody wanted to fight Crawford at that time. We
Bro,
acting like
Bud kept
hold on,
Bud kept
hold
telling him
on,
to talk. Wait, to the foreign?
Nobody is arguing that. No, okay, if that's how you,
Wait,
nobody's arguing. Hold
hold
on,
on,
no, no,
Detroit.
no, no, no. Hold
Bro,
on, hold on,
hold on. Because
bro.
I'm just trying to
You been
finish my
cooking.
point.
You been
Hold on,
cooking.
I'm not even trying to cook. I'm
I
just trying to
got you.
finish my point.
I got you. All I'm saying is that even if nobody wanted to fight that man, the fight happened because EJ he went and collected the belts and then said, I want to fight you. So you can't tell me that EJ was ducking anything or didn't want the smoke. You can't say that because EJ told you what he was going to do. And then Bud said the reason the fight happened because we reached or he reached out to me. We got on the phone and he circumvented the actual promoters. That's what Bud said. So I mean, I don't know what the argument is no more.
No, but look, you don't know because all right, y'all can hear me.
Yeah.
We can hear you, brother.
But listen, this is what I'm trying to get y'all to say. Just understand. Just try to understand. I'm not talking about the negotiations, but y'all just tried to say that if Bud was in that position, the fight wouldn't have happened. But I'm trying to tell y'all the only reason why Errol Spence was able to circumvent his promotion was because he was the guy calling shots at that
No,
time.
we know that though, foreign.
But
No,
you
no,
gotta
no. But
remember
Dungy,
though. But
that's what I'm
listen.
saying. See,
You
look.
gotta remember though,
Y'all,
Fawn.
y'all
Listen,
saying,
Fawn. Hold on, Fawn. Hold on. You gotta remember. Once he got them 3 belts, he received more leverage. You can be a star in the fans' eyes, but you might not be a star in them offices. You still doing what they tell you to do. You might not be able. These niggas might not be able to move the way you think they can move. So once he got them 3 belts, that's when the leverage came. Hey man, listen, man, it's this or nothing. I need this or nothing. Off the rip, because I was finna give you Pacquiao, but I needed that surgery, so I gave you Usyk. You feel me? Hey man, I need that. Hey man, this is what it is, bro. Watch out, man. Al, get that man that money, man. Get that man that money, man. Let's make this shit happen, man.
and,
And
and
then,
it's
and
not.
then,
It's
and go
go
ahead,
ahead.
my bad. Go ahead.
I was going.
No,
It's
you
not
good. You
saying
good.
that Bud didn't want the smoke. We're not saying that. What we're
Right.
saying is that at the end of the day, when you say you can never say that EJ didn't want the smoke. You can never say that because the fight wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for him. He was the one who had the leverage and made it happen. He made the fight happen. The same fight we have been crying over and complaining about for years. He made it happen. So, regardless of how you feel about Bud or EJ, we have to concede the fact that EJ really he wanted that fight. He got his ass whooped, but at the same time, he wanted that fight.
Right.
And see, look, that's what I
Yep.
think y'all confusing. I'm not saying he didn't want the fight, but what I'm saying is Crawford then wanted the fight. The only reason why the fight didn't happen was because Crawford was it. He could, bro. See, look, y'all acting like y'all don't remember. It was a point where we barely even knew who the fuck Terrence Crawford was. He was
Who?
blackballed. The nigga was literally
But Flora, all
blackballed his
we
whole
saying is,
career.
at this point, what point are you arguing, bro? We get all that. It could have happened 5 years earlier, but that's not the route Errol wanted to take. He was the nigga with the leverage. He was the one that said, "I'm gonna go get 3 belts over here on my side of the street. Then I'm gonna fight him last. I don't give a fuck what Bud won. This is the route I want to take. I'm the man. You just said it. Errol had the leverage, so it had to go the way Errol wanted it to go. It's that simple. Bud was the one that had to wait. But to say
And
anything,
it ain't like why Spence had him over there. While Spence was collecting them belts, he was just fighting easy fights.
right?
I'm
I'm about to go
saying it
walk
ain't
through
like he was
three
out here
champions.
cherry picking.
Then
Come
I'm
on,
gonna
man.
fight. Just foreign.
One
It's
of the
just like you
reasons,
said. It's
one
like
of the
you said.
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead first. Go ahead first.
One of the reasons we have criticism for Bud is because he didn't get those opportunities to fight the top guys in the division the way EJ did.
Right.
EJ put them top guys down. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? EJ was the one, and what regardless of how you want to look at it, I understand. And I'm a Bud Crawford fan. I'm an EJ fan. I always say,
Right.
man, I ain't letting this shit separate me from my. I like both of them. I'm a fan of both of them. I'll always be a fan. But
Right.
EJ was the one who went and did the quote unquote heavy lifting. And when he did the heavy lifting, he didn't do it by fighting the David Avenesians of the world. He was
Right.
fighting the champions in the division. And that's
Right.
why we give him so much credit that we give him over Bud. And while when the criticism of Bud resume come up, it comes up because when we compare resumes, EJ was the one fighting the better guys at that time. And
Right.
so it's no hate on Bud, none whatsoever. But at the same time, it always comes back to that's what that man went and did. And then after that man went and did it and told you, I'm gonna go collect the belts and then I'm gonna make the fight with you. After he did it, you didn't have the ability, in my personal opinion, because you signed back with Top Rank, but you didn't have the
Right.
ability to cut him off and say, nope, I got a belt, I got 2, you got 2. It's a 50-50 fight now. You didn't have that ability. And then even after that, that man sat there and said, I'm gonna give you extra. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna take something out of my pocket just to make
Right.
sure that this fight happened. So that's why
Right.
we give him the credit that we give him, because and then when you sit here and say he's ducking or he didn't want the smoke and all that kind of shit, I can't believe it because I can watch his actions and tell you differently. I can watch his
Right.
actions.
Right. Right.
Hold on. Hey, but hold on, fellas. RO just said y'all keep saying EJ wanted to fight, but there's actual video footage of Crawford calling out Spence to his face, and Spence saying that side of the street BS. So after he has fun, all credit should be taken away from Bud. No, that's not what we saying. Number one, number two, I've literally never seen that footage. So please put the link in the chat because I've never seen Errol tell Bud to his face about the side of the street. But my point, I'm glad you wrote that because remember, Bang, everybody was, not everybody, but a lot of people were saying Shakur didn't really want the Tank fight because if he did, he wouldn't have signed with Eddie. He would have won his time with the PBC. Remember, everybody was saying that?
Right. And
So
he
we
ended
can
up
say,
having to sue Eddie. I
let's
mean,
not,
not Eddie, not Eddie Ball.
and let's not forget, right in the middle of everybody wanting the Bud and Arrow fight, Bud went back and signed the Top Rank.
Yep.
Let's not forget that. And it's like
Yep.
Foreign said earlier, David Benavidez, he said, remember he just said he don't really think David Benavidez cared about Undisputed as much as he cared about just beating Canelo and taking whatever he had. That's what I think it was for Errol. I don't want to fight him right now when we both got one belt. It's going to feel better to beat him if I beat him for Undisputed. It didn't
All
work
the
that way,
marbles.
but that's what, like you said, Bang, all the marbles.
But people forget.
It just
People
didn't work
forget
out that way.
But because EJ did what he did, he helped Bud get the legacy that he has now. Because he went out there and collected all the belts. Bud wasn't doing that respectfully. And I'm not saying Bud was ducking anything. I just think he made some bad choices. But because EJ went out and did that, he was able to become undisputed off of one fight. He was able to, same thing with he collected 2 belts at 40, you know what I'm saying? Then the Ndongo fight, Ndongo had the other 2 belts. And then he went and collected all the belts from Canelo off of one fight. But he ain't did heavy lifting like that. And I'm a fan. But he never had to do the heavy lifting. He never had to do it.
In 2 fights, the man won 8. In 2 fights, he won 7 belts. In his last 3 fights, he's won 8 belts. He got 3 against Earl, 1 against Madrimov, and 4 against Canelo. He got 8 belts in his last 3 fights. That's all I'm saying. Don't act like I'm not saying he's not the best fighter in the world, but I'm just saying.
9, because he's lineal. At 68, he's lineal, ain't
he? He lineal at he done been lineal 4 or 3 times now.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's getting out of hand. Like yes, right now currently he's the best fighter in the world, but like OG said, let's not act like he's had this crazy heavy lifting run where he just been taking out champs everywhere you turn around. No, he beat 3 champions to get 8 belts in his last fights. Last 3 fights.
And it's not me trying to criticize, but it's just saying what the facts were. This is how it worked out. It worked out for him like that. If he would have signed it, if he never would have signed back with Top Rank, I think he would have had many more opportunities to increase his legacy. But because he signed back with Top Rank, he didn't have those opportunities.
Yes, he missed the Danny Garcia fight. We missed the Keith Thurman fight. We missed, even though he would have blew him out, I still would have liked to see Bud fight Lamont Peterson back. There's a lot of fights that the guys just was at the PBC he didn't get.
And there's no disrespect to that man's legacy.
No,
he's a fantastic ATG, absolutely all-time great. You know what I'm saying? Great. I don't know where I always say I think he top 15, possibly top 10, somewhere in there. I don't know where. It's hard to really rank these fighters compared to those of yesteryear and all of that. But man, the man is one of the greats. And so it is what it is. It's no disrespect to him. It's just that he didn't have the opportunity to build his resume the way that we would have liked to seen it built. And because he didn't have those chances to fight some of them great fighters, his contemporaries, because he didn't have that opportunity because of some of the moves that he made. Well, I mean, it is what I'm gonna criticize him on that piece of it, but I'm always gonna say, yeah, he is that guy. He's the best fighter in the world right now.
Oh, gee, let me ask you a question. Which is worse, is making a business decisions being the reason you don't fight your contemporaries, or you just deciding to not fight your contemporaries? Which is worse? And I'm making a point.
The worst is you not deciding to fight it just because of your business decision.
Bad business, because bad business. Go ahead.
Bad business is good business for him, right? He's still making the money, those type of things. He's still doing that. So I would say if you just choose not to fight them guys, that's worse than making a bad business decision.
And I totally agree. So we can all agree Tank is just choosing not to fight his contemporaries, right? So his legacy is his fault, right?
Man, don't please, no, don't.
I'm just saying, that's not the point I was making. That's why I brought it up.
I ain't talking about Tank. They already tell me I already talked too much about. Hey,
no, they can't say you did it. I did it. I asked the question. I'm just
Tank
saying.
Tank Davis don't want no smoke. He ain't never wanted no smoke. He told you what he wanted to do. He worried about making money, which is cool. I ain't got no problem with it. But he didn't even make bad business decisions. He had the opportunity to fight his contemporaries and turned it down.
That's why I brought it up, OG. I'm just saying. He made a conscious decision. I'm not fighting Tio. I'm not fighting Loma. I'm not fighting Devin. I'm not fighting Shakur. Well, I'm not even going to look at Tio.
Hey, I say this respectfully. You probably older than me, respectfully. I'm an 88 baby.
Oh, damn, I am older than you.
So I just want to. When you call me OG, I'm like, nah, I ain't OG now.
Y'all my OG. I was telling Banging him a few episodes ago. Man, I've been getting called Unc the last probably like 2 years. Got me mad as hell. I just turned 40 3 weeks ago.
I ain't even. I'm 37. I'm 37. So
yeah, so you at Unc stage now.
You school. You Unc. You OG.
Ain't no point of fighting it no more, bro. You OG now.
Yeah. I'll take it on the chin. I sound older than the mother. I got an old soul, man. I'm a true Georgia baby. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I just wanted to shoot that out there, just so I just wanted to sting the Tank fans a little bit.
But that's the truth though. Tank he told us he ain't never want to smoke, and it was about getting his family out of the situation they was in. Cool. Then just don't tell me that he the best fighter in the world and he the face and all this other kind of shit when he don't want to fight his contemporaries. Don't tell me that.
Man, he worse than Canelo.
Yeah, because I think all we really got that we wanted was a Ryan Garcia fight.
No, I disagree with that though. No, I didn't want that fight. I really didn't.
I wanted it. I wanted that
fight. This the thing. This is why the people wanted to fight, because they had two different cultures that was gonna come to that fight. You had the streamer and the Latino culture coming, and then you had the hood coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when it comes to that, bro, and they was both at 35, that fight was supposed to happen because they was all, they was all a part of that 35 pool. You feel me? Hey, he was just one of the fights we wanted. It wasn't the main one we wanted, but it was one of the fights we wanted. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted Devin. Yeah. I wanted to see Devin fight.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Devin fight. I love Devin. I love Shakur. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of both of them guys. I love pure boxing.
And that's why I said I didn't want. Me too. That's why I said I didn't want the Ryan fight, because at the time I wanted Tank fight there for undisputed.
Tank didn't want the smoke, bro. And
I know
he just because he didn't want it. I'm a fan of Tank as well. I love boxing, so hey, it is what it is. But nah, bro, you ducking Rick, bro. It is what it is. You ducking Rick. So yeah.
I just don't like when his fans get to talking to, when they try to run with his narrative about why Shakur and them deserve this fight, and why
that's that shit be pissing a nigga off.
Yeah, like Garcia and them not Ryan.
Then why the heck did Garcia deserve the fight? Why did
Frank Martin? And I love Frank.
Lamont Roach. Why any of them deserve to fight if the guys who we consider your contemporaries, the same guys that's at your weight class, they didn't deserve to fight, but all these other guys did? Yep. Stop it, man. Stop it. Don't you ain't gonna sell me. You ain't finna piss on me and tell me it's raining, bro.
Bang, it's super crazy work. But then Boots get killed every time he announces a fight. And
Oh
he's
no,
scared. Boots is
I'm on
scared of
Boots
everybody.
helmet too. I'm on Boots helmet too.
Bro, but Boots is supposedly scared of everybody. But Tank can fight whoever he wants. But why are you on Boots helmet when nobody? We just agreed that David Avenese. I mean the Madrimov fight was a cherry pick. Nobody moves up in weight and
No, we
fights
didn't.
at the top
We didn't
guy.
agree on that. We didn't agree on that. We didn't agree on that.
Okay. Well, my question. So Madrimov was not the weakest champion at 154. Yes or no?
Yes, he was.
Okay, so it's a cherry pick.
No, it's not.
Bro, you're moving up to fight one fight because
I I'll
he
tell
already
you
had
why.
his sights on
I'll
Canelo.
tell you why I think that way. I'll tell you why I think that way. Madrimov was a champion. When if you wanted Lima, you tell me, and I watch boxing I watch it often. You tell me you done seen Lima fight.
No.
Okay then. So if that man moved up to fight a champion, at least it's a champion. Now, mind you, I will say, if you want to say Madrimov the weakest champion, okay, I'll give you that. But at the same time, the man is a champion. We don't even know who Lima is.
He went and fought a guy with 10 fights.
We don't know who Lima is.
I didn't know who Madrimov was because he had 10 fights.
I knew who
salute to the
Madrimov
panel,
was.
man.
I didn't know who
What's up,
Madrimov
bro?
was.
I'm sorry, I didn't. I had no idea he was a guy with 10 fights. Once they announced it, I went back. I started watching fights. I did my research on him. Okay.
If y'all don't mind me interjecting real quick,
I knew exactly who he was, and all I'm saying is that at least he was a champion.
Hold on, because I don't believe you. I think you're faking. What fight did you know exactly about Madrimov from?
I watched, and I probably
look, bang. Listen to it, bang.
I'm telling you. Hell, I can't tell you the guys that he was fighting like that, but I can tell you I watched at least 3 of his fights.
Okay, well,
if y'all don't mind me saying this real quick, I feel like Dub's right side do got a point though, because that's the same thing. A lot of people praise Lomachenko. Basically, they just started off they on a fast pace because they already had a lot of amateur fights. I mean, Olympic fights, whatever the case. Not Olympic fights, a lot of amateur experience. I believe Madrimov had like 300 fights in the amateur. So it wasn't like a development thing. To me, Madrimov is a good fighter, honestly. And he only lost to 2 great
Virgil,
fighters.
bro. He lost to Virgil.
Virgil is a great fighter, though.
He's not a great fighter.
So
he's a guy that's never been a champion in 2 divisions. That's not a great fighter. So
you telling me if Boots fights Virgil and beats Virgil, he did not beat a great fighter? No.
He would have fought and beat one of his contemporaries who they consider a good fighter, but how are you never a champ? So Ryan Garcia is a great fighter.
He's a good fighter, but yet again,
no. You said skills. Great. There's a difference between great and good. If Virgil's a great fighter, Ryan Garcia is a great fighter.
I mean, Ryan got what benefits to him. He didn't beat the fight, and plus, he was the bigger guy at a smaller weight also. So we gotta keep seeing his career develop. But I feel like Madrimov was a good fighter, and especially what he showed me against Bud, a world-class fighter. I gotta give him props to that. Because in that fight, I had a doubt in my mind that Bud could win, but I was thinking like, yo, Bud gotta be careful because he can't sleep on this guy. Especially coming up to fight him at 154, first time being at 154. I said, nah, you can't sleep on this guy. He's definitely not coming to play around. And look, we all seen the fight.
Right. And bang, what did Bud say? I never seen a guy get credit in a fight for fainting and not doing nothing. What did Madrimov really do, bro? Besides the right hands, the few right hands, he fainted and moved.
But the crazy thing is
performance.
But what was so great about Bud in that fight is he caught up with the fainting. He caught up with those man. He want the rhythm step, right? He want to step this way, and Bud caught up with all of it.
Salute to Bang and Greg. I fuck with y'all. Your right side, you already know I fuck with you too.
Hey man, shout out to my brother, man.
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
but
I'm not arguing that Bud looked great. I'm just arguing that what did Badgermoff do? Bud's best attribute is his counter punching. So Badgermoff just said, "I'm not gonna punch." I'm going. Yeah, I'm
He
gonna make it
fainted.
hard
He
for you to hit
fainted.
me
He
because I'm
fainted
not
half the
throwing
fight.
punches.
He but he also but in credit to Bud, what he realized that during the fight is the man has a rhythm step that he wants to utilize when he want to throw punches. And when Bud figured that rhythm step out, that's what really kind of killed the fight for Madrimov. You know what I'm saying? It stopped all the Madrimov action. So it goes into the knowledge and understanding of boxing that Bud
yeah,
has. Like,
No, hold on, though, bro. I'm not arguing that. Only thing I'm saying is he came in and said Madrimov him and Virgil are great fighters, and I'm
you know
saying
that.
he said let's not forget about what he did against Bud. What did he do? I'm not saying Bud
oh,
didn't
you,
do
oh,
great.
okay, okay,
To
I got
I'm
you,
me,
I
just
he
got you.
did.
strictly
He
talking
won
about
more rounds.
Madrimov. The man went in the ring and didn't punch. He showed that he has great feet, that he's light on his feet, and that he can feint the hell out of you.
But he couldn't punch because he was worried about punching.
Bingo. So what did he do great?
Nah, but I think you.
But that goes
I,
into the other that goes into the
yeah,
other side as far as what I can take away from you.
yeah, 100%, 100%.
Wait, who? That goes
Literally,
into who? To who? As far as
To
who?
Bud, it goes to Bud as far as understanding what you're trying to do,
Right, bro.
and I'm gonna stop
You
you from doing it.
look. Hold on.
And
Right, you
hold
keep
on, hold
saying
on.
about Bud. I'm not arguing Bud. I'm saying what did Madrimov do? Exactly. That's all I've been trying to say.
nah,
Silence. He didn't
nah,
do nothing.
So you hold on, real quick. You're asking me what Madrimov did in the fight against Bud.
Yes.
I done already told you what he thought he could do and what he wanted to do. It was taken away from him.
Okay. So once it got taken away from him, what did he do well?
Nothing.
Exactly. So I'm just once again, I'm gonna say it again. All I'm saying is, dude, bro came in and said we all seen the fight, and what he did against Bud, we gotta give him credit for his performance. And I said from the beginning, what did he do?
nah. I didn't say what he did against Bud. I'm
You
saying
did.
the way he was. I mean, okay, you could say what he did against Bud, but it's just damn. Now you're making me want to rewatch that fight. But me having the way I remember watching that fight, he was definitely catching Bud with some sneaky shots. I'm not saying he was overwhelming Bud, but he was doing certain things in there that was kind of had to make Bud think a little more. Even though Bud was doing his shit though, but you could see Bud wasn't just going all out like, nah, I'm getting this guy up out of here. Like he was, you feel me, being patient. It was both being patient. You feel
Bud
me?
I
always gonna be patient because he's a counter puncher though.
No, he's not only a
no,
counter puncher,
but
bro. Bud
but
is
but
all of bro. That
Bud
nigga got
wasn't patient. He wasn't
so
patient
many
in the
tools.
Canelo fight.
Bro, he
Huh?
did way better than Canelo. He did way better than Canelo.
Bud led the majority of the fight against Canelo.
Matter of fact, let me ask you this: Did
No.
Madrimov
Bud
do
was
way better
throwing the
than Canelo?
jab, and then every time Canelo thought he was gonna punch, Bud was punching in between those punches. That's pretty much count.
Canelo didn't throw enough punches for Bud to even punch in between the punches
What,
enough,
bro?
like you're saying.
His best punches of the fight were counters. Remember the dip to the left where he came up and hit him with the left hand, and Canelo did the stupid face where he looked away? That was a counter. Remember when Bud was backing up into the corner as soon as his
Yep.
back touched the ropes? Canelo tried to throw that left, and he shot the left hand straight down the middle, and damn near made Canelo knees touch the ground. Yes,
I'll
he
say
did.
this though: Madrimov
Every
did change his style a little bit against Bud because he
no, he
used
did a
more.
lot of it, a lot of it. He
But
did.
that's because he's facing a good fighter, a great fighter. Pose. Let me change that up: a great fighter in which he tried to capitalize on. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I
He's
still feel
not
like
the fighter
Madrimov.
that got combinations. Shit, he throw a lot of looping shots. Like he a little wild though, but you feel me? Well, his feet do got good footwork though, and plus him
For
and Virgil
sure.
done sparred. They already done told that they don't spar. Even Virgil himself done said himself. He said I kind of know how the fight was gonna go because we done had a couple sparring sessions. And Bud said Madrigal knocked out Fundora and sparring. That's not no secret. To me, honestly, I think it's Fundora's a dog. I'm gonna give it to him, but I feel like he's too big to not work behind his jab. Like he like to fight. So I feel like that's gonna play against him. He already got knocked down by Mendoza. Mendoza got fucked up by Sergey Bogachev. For me.
Yeah, he got
So
destroyed. Yeah.
It's like anybody at the 154 could go down for real. I don't really see Majimo being the weakest link. I just see he faced two of the toughest fighters. For me,
No,
he ain't faced Boot yet,
Mazarov was
but
definitely the weakest link at the time. He had 10 fights. He wasn't Fundora.
Absolutely.
He was by far the weakest link at the time Bud fought him.
We
I
agree.
think it was Tim Zoo.
Nah,
No,
nah, nah.
no.
I
I,
I
ain't gonna
think
lie
Tim
to
Zoo
you.
beat
Tim Zoo.
Makamov.
I think
Tim
Tim
Zoo
Especially
Zoo
beat
would have
at
got
that
knocked
Makamov.
time.
out worse by Majimo than fucking he did. Fucking what's this guy Baku?
I
Because
think Bakram is
Bakram is
underrated. I
good.
think Bakram is dangerous.
Bakram is nice, but I feel like he get hit a lot too. You just gotta have
Did,
a he
But
like
he clipping shit too.
but
now he
didn't
got power,
Bakram just
but
duck boots, or am I tripping?
Say it
you said
again.
Didn't
what?
what?
Didn't Bakram get a contract from Boots in them?
No, I don't know
Well,
that.
they said well, no.
Um,
So I believe Bakram was the one that didn't get a contract. I believe what they said, the brother from the UK, and he got boots. Everybody else kind of got contracts. Uh, According to what they saying, they say that Boot or Eddie Hearn was underpaying them or lowballing them, but
Oh
I
man.
don't know if Bakram got that contract. I don't remember that one.
All right. So look. Check this out, right side. If it's Eddie that's offering the money and the fighter's not taking it, how can we be mad at the fighter when he don't got control over who want to fight him?
but
I'm not mad at Boots. I'm just saying that, bro, the same way it come down to any other fighter, man, bro, we ain't trying to see you against Lima, bro. We not trying to see that. I'm
nah,
just
but
telling.
I didn't want to see David
But
Hold on. Let
everybody,
me
Abruzzi
finish.
but
Let me
everybody
finish.
was
Let me
scheduled.
finish.
Everybody on schedule though.
I
But right
agree.
yeah,
now,
I to some degree, but well, everybody can't get a contract that's a lowball offer, and everybody be on schedule at the same time.
Hold on
Both
though.
things can't be
You saying
true.
lowball when Speedy Rashidi, the most he probably ever made was 50 bands. He got offered 500,000, and they said it was a lowball, and people ran with that.
But then he turned it down and then came back and said he wanted to fight.
It's
I,
too late.
I got you. I got you. All I'm saying is I would. What's the point of and it goes back like my brother said. It goes back to Eddie. I think it's more Eddie than anything else. But at the same time, bro, like,
I can
man,
see that.
we just don't want to see you in there with Lima, bro. Like, that ain't the fight we looking for.
Bang!
But
I
but
ain't
but
giving.
whoever but whoever
honestly,
we looking for,
I think
like
otherwise.
when they gonna fight him?
I feel like we
And I'm
do
saying, bang,
criticize the
I'm not
fighting.
giving him that when
I
Hold
feel
Brian
like
on.
we,
Norman and them got offered 15
Yep.
times over what they ever made, and y'all still claim it's a low ball. That's not Eddie's fault. I'm not
nah.
gonna go broke just to make a
You know
fight.
one thing it is though too. Like I feel like we be looking too much. We be not for nothing, but like we literally be pocket watching too much though. That I don't
Bingo.
mind Boots. Hold on. I don't mind Boots fighting the Lima to get your feet wet, and then we going for the champions. I don't mind that fight. For me, 'cause at the end of the day, I understand the weight situation where you feel if you got to get acclimated to the weight, or you just want to dip your feet in, see how you feel, get your body wet. I get that, I understand that. For me, so I don't mind that fight. But obviously, them fights it's not good. It can't be them type of fights on and on and on. Like okay, one or two, that's fine. Then we going for the champion. Bet that's what we doing. You feel me? I'm from New York too, bro. There's a lot of niggas we rock with boots in New York. You know what I'm saying? So if it's one or two fights, that's cool. But this type of situations can't be going on because nowadays everybody's pocket watching this shit. We talking about the money like we the lawyers or the managers type shit. That shit is crazy. I ain't gonna
But
lie,
this
that
the
shit.
but this the part but this the part about the money though. The only time the money really get brought up is because the people who turning down the money are mentioning the money. So it becomes a vocal point of the conversation. You feel me? Like as far as like if because what we originally heard with the Brian Norman thing was Boots and them sent the low ball contract. It was all about money from the get go. Then
Yeah,
Brian Norman came out and said they tried to give us this, but we asked for this. So when they gave him that, he said he wanted more. He wanted 2 million. It went from 1 point something to $2 million, or two
yeah,
point one or something like 2.2. So they made it about money. So now we understanding why the fight ain't being made. So now when we talk about why the fight ain't got made is because these niggas keep bringing up the finances in the motherfucking in the interviews when that shit's supposed to stay in the office or on the phone. You
No, I
feel
feel
me?
that. I feel that. I
Yeah.
feel that.
So
Right there.
so it,
That
it don't be really pocket watching. It just be them niggas letting their business out, and then if they saying that the reason why the fight didn't happen was because of the money. If they said they sales, we start talking about like, well, shit, nigga, you got paid this for this fight, and you turned down this for this fight. If
And,
it's
uh,
and
about the money,
and
why
if
you ain't moving for the money?
and I ain't
but
gonna lie,
I'm a junior
Brian Norman.
fan. I'm a junior
That's
fan.
what I was
You know what
about
I'm
to say.
saying?
Brian
I'm a
Norman and
Georgia
Boots,
nigga.
both of my
At the
favorite.
same time, bro, like I felt like, in my opinion, man, if you really want to smoke, nigga, man, you ain't made this
Go get it.
anyways.
Nah,
Shit,
And you
you
know
know
what
what
it
it
how
really
you
is
gonna
too.
keep moving the number? You can't
because
keep moving the number.
that was like the
And
biggest thing.
I asked Senior about that. I asked Senior directly about that when I interviewed him, whatever. But and so I can't disagree with what you're saying there. Only reason we know the numbers is because this is what y'all talking about. And
Absolutely.
that ain't
That's what he made every
it really ain't got
conversation about.
nothing to do with me. But at the same time, I want to see y'all niggas fight.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the land
To be
or the
honest,
lane that I stand
if
in.
I'm being real, I kind of didn't want to see them fight because I still feel like in my heart, of course, I rock with Brian Norman heavy and I like Boots heavy too. But in my heart, I still feel like he young. Let him just keep racking up. For me, he got his own career, and then y'all possibly meet up in 54 or probably do I
Then
mean
don't say we looking for this fight and we trying to make the fight and then everything is the
I'm
problem.
speaking as a
And,
fan.
and,
You,
and
I
mention
didn't.
and you mentioned the man's name in in every single interview you've had for the last 3 years. It's corny. When we all know he probably
That's
feel like you
true.
do. They know they don't want that fight.
I do listen
But
to
at the end
Boxing
of the
Boys.
day, my
Well,
thing is I agree with you. All I'm saying is if you really want it, if you really want that smoke, don't put the numbers out to us.
no, nah,
Get your management in order. You know what I'm
if I'm
saying? And
being real,
y'all figure out a number that's comfortable for both of y'all, so you can make the fight happen. And if the fight don't happen, then just say, "Hey, we'll find another time to make it. We can come to certain contractual agreements. When it's time, we'll make it happen." Say
nah, for
that.
me, if I'm being real too, like, cause this is the shit that's fucking my head, that was fucking with my head during that time, and that's how shit get crazy. Cause look, it's media platforms. Like I listen to YSM, I listen to Greg Hackett, I
Shout out to
listen
both of
to
them
Ben,
brothers.
I listen to fucking the Boxing Boys, I listen to Mill City Boxing. It's like everybody's having something different to say. Because okay, I go with certain people saying, "Oh, the offers, they ducking the offers." Then I hear from the Boxing Boys this and that with Rachel doing there. They talking about the fight wasn't gonna happen anyways because of the Karen mandatory. He was exercising his mandatory precision, and then they had the fight was gonna go to purse bid anyways. And then I'm hearing the fight wasn't gonna happen anyways because B Norman Jr. was had to get hand surgery. So it was, bro, it was too much. It was three different things.
Yeah, for
And
real.
I'm like, yo, I don't even know what the fuck to think no more. But one fact is, though, the nigga did get surgery. And another thing that was true, Boots had to fight Karen automatically. He had to fight him, whether he didn't want to or not. But then of the first offer, I don't know. So it's just like that shit just gotta be let go on. I feel like that shit just, you
And
gotta throw
and
that shit
Yeah.
to the curb.
because
That
it
shit
was the
fucking with me,
IBF,
bang.
the
I don't even that shit spinning my head like
Big,
a fucking blender.
but
Niggas throwing
big.
because it
three
was
different recipes.
the IBF, they not playing with
Yeah, they don't
they
play.
they ain't playing with none of that. Hey, you gonna fight your mandatory if
Nah,
you
they the
dealing with the
strictest one
IBF.
out of
So
all them shit. Well, depending when it comes to that bag, you gotta have that bag.
now even if you got that back, they'll still strip you. We didn't see
Like,
that
Yeah.
happen.
if you
The
making some
IBF will
Canelo
strip you
shit,
before anybody else will. So
yeah, because they did. They stripped Bud within. They stripped Bud mad quick. I was kind of upset about that. But
they stripped Usyk when he was trying to go back and fight what's
the
the big
boy
I can't even call the white
Tyson
boy
Fury.
name, Tyson Fury. They stripped him before that fight. They
But
go
was but
But
wasn't the
Bill,
wasn't the IBF letting Fury duck Wilder when he was trying not to make that whole
That's what I'm
what was it, the
saying with
third
Bud.
fight?
It's the money.
Wilder never had the IBF. So.
He had the WBC.
No, I'm saying Fury did, and they was trying not to make Fury fight Wilder again. They was cool. I ain't gonna say they was trying not to make him. They was cool with that third fight not happening either, even though they was contractually obligated to make the third fight.
But just because you could just because you could
Wilder took him to court. Wilder
exactly. That's what I'm saying. So the IBF wasn't tripping in.
No, that's why he took him to court, because they were tripping.
No, he took him to court because
I feel like y'all saying the same thing but just different. Yeah. So what happened? What Dungy's saying is that they wasn't tripping with Fury, and you saying that they was tripping like to the point to where they was letting Fury hold on to them belts and they wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saying the same shit.
Yeah,
I'm saying that they was trying. They would have preferred for their mandatory over Wilder. Hence the reason Wilder had to go to court to make sure that the contractually agreed upon fight happened.
Who was it? Who was Fury mandatory at the time?
I don't even know who. I can't even tell you.
Hold, let me look and see.
I can't tell you.
For me,
don't give me the line. Don't give me the uphill line. So
I'm liking the fact that, you feel me, because if the Boost couldn't keep making that weight over and over, then just going up to 154. Because to be honest, I feel like he's gonna look his best at probably 160.
160, 54,
Dillian White, y'all.
Dillian White was.
And nobody wasn't trying to see that.
But that was just for the the WBC. It's not saying he had one. He technically had any for the other one.
No, Fury's. Oh yeah. Okay, Fury. Okay, yeah.
Wait, Dillian White. That was the nigga that got knocked out by Moses. The Tomo.
Yeah. Dillian White was that stop.
Dillian White. Yeah, for sure.
All his losses is knockouts, right? AJ. Cause I got that they took all his wins back for like 10 years.
Don't get me started on Dillian White, bro. Please.
But I'm serious.
I'm pleading the fifth on this whole conversation because I can't stand the nigga. So
hold on, but am I tripping? All his losses is knockouts, right?
Right.
He's like something in 5, and they're all knockout losses, if I ain't mistaken.
Right.
I'm pleading the fifth. I'm pleading the fifth on this shit.
Why you don't like, man? Dillian don't duck smoke though. Dillian got a crazy resume. He just don't win every time.
Nah, so if I can ask y'all this,
the nigga can't fight. That's why.
He can't. He said he a UFC guy though, right? Or I think he's really a UFC fighter turned boxer.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just telling you, the nigga can't box. So
if I can ask y'all this though, real quick, after Boost gets done, like you feel me, gets acclimated, and he's going for a champion, like what champion would y'all see him fight first? In my opinion, if I could go first, I want to see him fight Fundora. I feel like he could.
Man, Fundora is a cheat code, bro. I don't like nobody.
Me either, bro. I'm not against that. I'm not against that motherfucker.
It's hard for me to pick against Fundora, bro. And he learning. He learning the game now. He's starting to be able to use his jab. The nigga already like to fight on the inside. He can throw an uppercut from the other side of the ring.
He uses his jab, but when he get cracked, it's like that animal instinct kick in where he just want to brawl it out. So that's what plays against him. That's what he do every time. He's gonna start off with the jab, but once you rock him, he's gonna want to come get that back.
Hold on, but ain't that Bud? We've been saying about Bud, and it ain't costing him yet.
True, but Fundora don't got the skills that Bud got.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You don't got to say, can't say traps, you feel me? And Bud ain't never get knocked down like that. How he got knocked down? You know what I mean? Not even knocked down. I'm gonna just say knocked down. He ain't get knocked down.
Bro, that nigga got hit so hard he hit the ground, sat on his elbows, and was smiling, and still and couldn't get up.
Oh, yeah, I ain't never knocked him down. And Lubin knocked him down too.
Bro, I ain't never seen nobody get knocked down and smile.
When that man got knocked down by Mendoza, bro, the man was trying to order fries and shit, man. He ain't know where he was at.
Bro, I ain't never seen nobody smile though during the knockdown and can't move.
The man didn't know where he was at.
But smiling though.
Hey, and it's crazy because Brian Mendoza, in my personal opinion,
trash.
I ain't gonna say trash. I ain't gonna put that on his name, but he averaged at best. And that jumping hook that he landed, right? He had that man order, like I said, ordering burger and fries. That man thought he was in the damn fast food line at that time. So
yeah, that was just a perfect shot because he was
That
losing
was
that
a
fight.
great shot. I ain't gonna lie.
and Brian
He was
Mendoza,
losing that fight.
we done seen Brian Mendoza get whooped many times, respectfully to him.
Right. He lost right after that to
Focus.
Ramos.
Yeah.
No, Bang. Not just after that. I don't think he's won since that. Has he?
Damn, that's crazy. I don't
I'm
know.
serious. I don't think he's won a fight since that. I'm about to go look it up. I don't think he's won since the Fundora fight.
I don't
What
remember him
y'all
winning
think
a
about
fight.
the Virgil and Lubin fight? I
I
think they're
hate the
gonna
fight.
go.
I hate that fight for Lubin.
Bro,
Why?
I'm torn in between the two on that fight, bro. I'm supposed to ride for Texas, bro, but I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I'm totally not sure about that fight, bro.
But
And
y'all
I
don't
feel like
remember Lubin. Y'all don't remember Lubin getting his face broke. That man
nah,
got his whole face broke against Fundora.
that's one thing we do know is gonna be. It's gonna be a war. It's gonna be a war.
Man.
No, but to me, that's like, bro, you can hold that against Fundora, but to me, that he more of a gangster for that. The nigga got his face broke, and
He
he ain't
kept
showed
fighting.
no. But listen, he ain't showed no signs of worrying about that shit since he came back.
That's
He
a
ain't,
fact. That's
he
a
ain't
fact.
fought nobody.
But
So
he had
what?
fights though. But he had fights though.
I'm saying,
He
and he ain't
he
going
had
in
fights.
there acting timid. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
All,
hey, Lubin the
I'm saying,
dog, bro.
I agree. Lubin the dog.
Nah, he
Hey, the hammer. I love the hammer. All I'm saying is, I think he getting hands put on him against Virgil. In my opinion, I could
Yeah.
be wrong, and
no, man.
if I'm wrong about it, I ain't got no problem being
nah.
wrong
It's good.
about it. I think
Hey,
he getting hands put on him.
Virgil lost to somebody who ain't half as skilled as Lubin.
And we gotta remember Lubin can box and he fight.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying.
He'll
And
boxing.
fight
and
whatever kind of fight you
and
want.
fun and Virgil definitely lost to somebody who ain't half as skilled as him. Y'all know what fight
Right.
I'm talking about. We all know Virgil
What?
lost for real.
Bogachuck? Bogachuck?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. He definitely.
Hey, what's up? What's up, FaZe? How you feeling?
What's up, man? How you doing, man?
Man, we here, baby.
Hey,
Where you
hey,
coming from?
I'm right here in AZ. Finna
It's
pick up some
over.
food and shit.
I can dig it. I can dig
Nah,
it.
My,
Hey,
my,
hey,
my
hey,
nigga at
hey,
the
hey,
drive-through.
what you
Shout
think
out to my
about
nigga being at the drive-through, man.
man at the drive through, man?
he getting
Hey,
that burger
hey,
and fries you was talking about.
hey, what y'all think about that Keith Thurman though? I'm going for Keith Thurman.
Man, Keith Thurman
Hey,
finna get his
I
ass
got
whooped,
Fundora.
man.
I got
What?
No lie.
Fundora.
Y'all
He
don't
finna
think
I
get
Keith
got
could
fucked
do
up.
it?
I don't
I
know how
got
the fight
Fundora.
will. I don't know
Man,
how the fight will play out.
Keith gonna polish that dude up, man. Y'all crazy.
And
Hey, Bang.
It's possible.
I feel like
Thank you.
Keith might get
He
on
gonna
his bike,
polish that dude out.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
force Fundora to come to him, and he might be able to pick him
He gonna
apart though.
catch him.
Nah,
He gonna
word. See,
catch him.
mind
man,
you, since
y'all,
I like betting on these fights,
Hey,
there's
he a
one thing I
puncher,
do
man.
feel like it's gonna go 12 rounds. I feel like because Thurman got the IQ that at least you feel me. That's the taller man. You got to come in and really try to catch him with some shit. But
He too
you know,
seasoned.
Fundora gonna be on his jab from the beginning. He's gonna start pumping that jab. So just for me, use your lateral movement, try to catch him with some sneaky shit. But
And that's what I
Fundora
think he
ain't no
might
bitch though.
do.
He gonna
Hey,
catch him
hey,
with
hey, 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 and real quick, y'all, Bang. I was wrong. Mendoza beat Fundora, lost to Tim Tszyu, then he lost to Boachuk, and then he beat a guy that's 12-10. So he has won a fight since
I
the
watched.
Fundora.
So I'm saying
Okay.
Fundora got knocked out, right?
Yeah, by Mendoza, the dude I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
So
And by
look,
Thurman can
Lubin.
punch.
And by Lubin.
so this the thing. This how I feel. When we start writing this shit down on paper, Keith Thurman is the man.
He the man.
He is the man. We can't deny it. They both only got one loss. You feel me?
Facts.
But look, here's the thing though. I don't know what Keith Thurman at in round
Rebound.
7, round 8, round
Yeah.
9,
Uh-huh.
even round 6. What them legs doing right now at this age and all that time off? Because when you fought Brock Jarvis, that was like first, second round knockout. So we
Mhm.
still ain't seen if you gonna get old halfway through the fight. And one thing about fighting a Fundora, you can't get old. You
Yeah,
can't
you
get
right.
old.
Yeah,
You
he gonna have to
cannot
get
get
strong.
old. You can't get old till you go home getting in that tub.
He gonna be
Bang,
the
bang.
underdog for
So,
sure.
so, so you think he gonna stop him with Bang?
Nah. And
His prep dog that see Keith Thurman can catch that boy with
He
something
can
stupid.
catch him with
He
some
can.
shit.
He can. But when Fundora start making to where them legs start burning up under Keith, them legs start showing their age, and he start badly sticking that jab out there and that straight right hand, I mean that straight left hand and all that shit, bro. I feel
So that's
like
the thing.
I
We
feel
got to
like
think
I feel
about.
like I feel like Keith Thurman gonna be at the end of too many of that nigga punches and he gonna get worked out, bro.
And
I just
And,
really
that's
feel
and,
like
and then and then back when Keith Thurman, because to beat this man, you're gonna have to make it an inside fight because he gonna
well,
keep you at the end of them punches. And the
100%.
man like to fight on the inside.
come
Yeah,
on,
He
man.
like to fight on the inside. He
He better
accept
not
the
try. He
inside
better not
fight.
try to fight Keith Thurman on the inside
it's
like
like
Bro,
the
that.
the uppercuts alone,
Yeah.
not saying any other punches. The uppercuts alone from Fundora on the inside are gonna be a horrible problem for Keith Thurman. It's gonna
Mhm.
be
This the
Hey,
thing.
it's
This
just a
only
bad
because
style
only
matchup.
only because of this age, this Keith Thurman. I just don't know who this
If
Keith. I don't know
Yeah,
if
him
this
yet.
if this was Keith from
If
5
this was
years,
ponytail, this different.
it'd be different. We
because
could
let's
see
say
it
it is
different.
though. We
But
all
but
know we
What if
all
his
do
legs is
remember.
good though? What if his
We
legs good
But
not
and
we
for
he
got to
this,
fight on our hands. If we
not
got to
for
keep
this.
Thurman that can go 4 quarters, if we got to keep Thurman that can fight for 4 quarters, we got a better fight on our hands. But
Not
I
for
still
this.
got Fundora outworking him though.
Nah, yeah, 100%. I was gonna say this, like when we thinking about Keith Thurman, and we try to think about what was Keith Thurman's
I
toughest
was
fight. I'll
I was
say
just
the
about to
Sean
say that.
Porter fight, and then the Collazo fight, because
He
he
a
done got hurt to the
dog.
body.
He
But
a
he got hurt to
dog.
the body, and Sean
Right.
Porter was able to hurt him too.
He's
Yeah.
a
Well,
But
not
dog,
but
hurt. I
but
ain't
bro.
gonna say
Fundora
hurt.
but
I'm
Fundora
gonna
don't
just say
really go to
buzz
the
him.
body like that though.
I
no,
mean, we don't
Fundora is
know
a very
them
good body puncher.
uppercuts.
Will
We don't know
they
them
could be a
uppercuts.
part. Go ahead. My bad,
I
my
was
bad.
saying we don't know. You feel me? Them uppercuts. For me, you could go to the body. He got long reach, bro. That reach, yeah, that reach is crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie, that
Crazy.
reach is crazy for me. So,
It's crazy.
but I'm gonna let you go ahead,
And
baby.
and they might implement that in the game plan
Mm-hmm.
in camp. See, when
Yep.
you prepare for a Keith Thurman, you got to prepare for a way to go to the body because we know that's where he kind of tender at. He ain't never
Yeah.
been stopped there, but we see the front, like he wears the pain when he gets punched in the stomach. You
That's
feel
Mm-hmm.
a
me?
fact.
So now we at a bigger weight class. These niggas
Your
punching a little
stomach.
bit harder.
He being
Yeah, we
real.
going now.
He being
We going
real.
now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a part of the game plan. We gonna figure out how can we dig into the body of Keith Thurman throughout this fight and early too, because we got to take them legs away from him. We still got to test them legs. So if I
Right.
keep punching them in his stomach and working them early, them legs gonna go from up under him anyway.
All
So
right.
hey man,
Hundred
And,
percent.
Let's just say this.
then when
Let's just say.
and then when I got the reach that I'm gonna have in the fight,
right.
even if you,
Right.
I'm gonna be able to
And you
touch
start
you
backpedaling, when you start backpedaling, your 2 steps back is a half a step forward for me, and I can reach out and
exactly,
touch you.
Hey yo,
You
exactly.
what
feel
was
me?
that
Hold on,
Fundora
punch
hold on,
been
hold
that
getting
on.
that
hurt
Bang,
Pac
though.
Man
Like
bang,
knocked him down?
bang. Are you taking fun?
Tim Zoo just hurt him in the last fight.
Who?
Yeah, that
Fundora
but
is
he
You say
hurting,
what,
man.
man?
Like
Nah,
but
he.
bang. If Bud fought Fundora, who you taking?
Tuh.
But don't just say Bud. Tell me why though.
I'm taking Fundora, and the
I don't
reason I'm
know.
taking Fundora because Fundora, Bud told you this man is the cheat code. That's what Bud said. I'm using this
that don't
man
mean
words.
nothing.
Bud said
If
that this man is the cheat code, and I would never fight a Fundora.
that don't
Am I
mean
Alright,
lying
so
about? Am I lying about that?
that don't
Anybody?
mean nothing.
then I ain't really hear
Said
that. I ain't gonna lie,
Somebody
but I'm
tell
gonna
me
take
I'm
your word
lying.
at it. I'm gonna take your word
I,
at it. I ain't really
I
hear
didn't
that.
know Bud said that.
It's
He
just to coming
said that.
in. Cause if I'm Bud, he probably talking about you for me. This nigga is tall as shit. I got a Bud is probably like 5'8", 5'9" on a good day. So it's like to try to catch him to the it was mainly gonna be body work. Bud was gonna have to catch him because to the
Right.
head he's too tall.
That nigga
He's too
taller than a
tall.
bitch, boy.
You
He
know what I mean?
taller than a
And then
But
bitch.
I'm thinking
but he
about.
always get caught to the
But he
I
head.
think
but he get
Manny
cut by
Pacquiao got
everybody though.
not.
Hold on. I'm 6'5", bro. I'm 6'5", right? Man, finding a 6'7", playing basketball against a 6'7" nigga is just it. Man, it's tough. I
Is
can't, I
hell.
can't,
That
I can't block your
wingspan,
motherfucking shot.
yeah, that
You
wingspan.
got certain things over that height, that reach, that look. It is different. So I can only imagine what a 5'9" nigga is going. Man, what are we talking about?
Word. That's
Straight
a
up.
fact. Wait,
Straight
did
up.
Manny Pacquiao did he knock down Keith with a straight with a straight? I
It
don't
was
even
straight. It
remember
was
when
something
he.
down the middle. It was down the middle.
Yeah, because Keith love to fight too. I ain't gonna lie, but he gotta be on his bike. He gotta be a little bit on his bike on this fight for sure. That's why
He
I
gonna
see it
pick his
going
Wait,
spots
wait,
though.
wait.
Thurman.
What you just asked, bro? You said Pacquiao.
What
What?
points did Manny Pacquiao got him drop Keith with?
Remember, it was a straight, but remember, it was one of them Pacquiao
Yeah, like
where he
that
threw
happened
the
It was a
last
he
year.
two
threw
beat
he threw
Fundora
like
fight.
he threw like a straight jab. It was like a straight and a jab behind it, like real funny. Remember? Or no, he threw a jab to the body and then a straight to the head, but it was like almost at the same time, like some weird shit.
Yeah. Pacquiao got that mark that he got that kung fu style of punching. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like
He
he
lunge
got a
in.
kung fu style of yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and he roll his punches. His punches
It
come
was
like this instead of having snap on them. They come like a
So
roll.
say this.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
All right,
Let's
it
just
was
say
it was one of them funny Pacquiao combos.
so to
Hey
me,
man,
if
look,
he
real
see
quick, man. Somebody, man, y'all go put a new battery in y'all damn whatever what you call the smoke alarm. Put a
Smoke
new
detector.
battery in. Please, just go
I'm in
put
the
a new battery.
PJs. We don't got none.
Somebody
hey,
put a new battery. I don't know who it
so
is,
look,
but y'all
bang.
just put a new battery, man.
So let's just say, bang,
Hey,
let's just say Keith Thurman win, right? And he call out Bud. Would you
right.
want to see Thurman and Bud?
I will watch that. I will watch that.
I will watch that.
Because
Hey,
because
hey,
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell you
That's a
why.
good
I got
fight.
everything I I'm gonna tell you why. Because that would have been a great fight at 47 for one.
Mm-hmm.
For one.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If Keith Thurman beats Fundora in this day and age, with the momentum that Fundora
That's gonna
has
look
right
good.
now,
all right,
and the lack of momentum that Keith Thurman has, and if he go out there and he look good against Fundora and maybe stop him or wash him, bro,
yeah,
hell yeah, I want to see him
That's a
against
big
hell
fight.
yeah.
Crawford
That's a big fight.
or Boots or anybody that's like a
man,
top nigga in the game. You feel me? Because I mean, he earned it. You feel me?
man,
To me,
you know it, and
yeah,
I ain't the biggest. Like I said, I rock with Bud, but some of my partners they told me they said, man, we on a revenge tour. We want Thurman, we want all them guys that was supposedly we were supposedly ducking back in the day. We want all of them,
Mm-hmm.
and
I mean, but
I ain't
but
even gonna
Crawford
lie.
said
I
he's
would
not
love
going
to
to
see it.
54.
I would love to see it. I would
Me
love to see
too.
it.
Me
hundred
too.
Yeah,
percent. I ain't gonna
if
lie.
he move up to 60, if Keith Thurman move up to 60, I'll watch it because Bud say he's not going back to 54 for nothing. So if Thurman beat Fundora, get that belt, shoot up to 60 to fight Bud, if they make a super fight like that, I'll watch it. I
Nah,
definitely watch it.
yeah, 'cause I wouldn't want it
Hey,
to be like no Roy Jones coming back down from
y'all
heavyweight
don't
to
want to see the y'all don't want to see the
that's some
Canelo Bud
shit.
rematch?
No,
Hell no, he
I
gonna
don't want
knock
to
him
see that.
out. He gonna
I
knock him
want
I
to
out
don't
the
see
want to
shot
see
that.
on
that.
my leg.
I
He
want to
gonna
see
I
that.
stop
don't
it.
want to see. I don't want to see Bud versus. I mean, I don't want to see Bud versus Canelo, and I don't want to see Canelo versus B-Ball. I don't want to see
No, I
that.
don't want to see that. But I
No, you
want to
know
see
what's
Bud
funny?
and Canelo. I feel like they both left something. Like Canelo could have did more. Bud could have did more.
Nah,
But
but
Canelo could
Bud
have
he
did
Bud
won.
did
way
it the
more.
right way.
He
Bud did it the
No,
won.
right way.
Canelo
Bud,
could not.
he did.
Canelo
Canelo
could not do
style.
more. Canelo couldn't do more.
I think
Hey,
he
Canelo
could
not
have, man.
creative
I
enough.
think he could have.
Canelo not creative enough to make adjustments that'll be effective in that next
Right?
fight. He
No,
gonna have
yeah.
the
There's
same
y'all,
nothing
type of
he
fight.
can do.
y'all,
There's
He
y'all
nothing
gonna
know
he
be
the
the
can.
same
greatest
fight.
thing about Bud winning? The greatest thing is outside of him become undisputed 3 times. The greatest thing is he opened the division back up.
Yeah,
He opened
Absolutely.
it. He opened the division
Absolutely.
back up, and
right.
what we done seen
Mm-hmm.
Canelo hold that division
Mm-hmm.
down for
Awesome.
way
For
too
over 4
long,
years.
and now
Mm-hmm.
it's
For over
open
4 years.
back up now,
Yo,
and
I,
Yeah.
that's what I love about it.
I don't
Me
know if I'm
And,
personally,
bugging.
and if I'm Bud, I'm definitely not giving him a rematch because who did Canelo give a rematch to that we felt like he really lost to that everybody know the fight was close.
well, he fought Triple G.
Not
That's a
only
good
that,
trilogy.
not
I think that's a good
not only
trilogy.
Man,
that, Triple G wasn't a good trilogy for one. My bad.
No, it
Don't
wasn't.
disrespect. But Canelo had it in the contract. Nigga, we ain't running this shit back. I'm finna beat you and I'm finna
Yeah,
move forward.
Did
That's
did
what
he
Canelo
thought.
thought.
That's what
did
he thought.
Mayweather fight somebody twice?
yeah,
He
two
Fought
beat
people,
Mayweather
Canelo twice,
twice.
Maidana
That's
and
what
and he
I'm
fought
Castillo.
saying.
Maidana twice,
That's what I'm
and he
saying.
fought
Run it
Maidana
back.
twice.
Run it back.
No,
Now,
but I'm
No,
saying
no funny shit.
Canelo ain't running back with Lara,
I
and
feel like
a lot of us felt like Lara beat him.
I don't
But
know
it's
if
a
absolutely.
Mexican fighter. That's like big money too.
like
Yeah,
think
I mean,
about this.
but for Crawford, and the people who benefit off of his earnings, I would say, man, fight that bitch again. Fuck it,
Yeah, I'm gonna
fight him
fight again.
again.
And
We're
then
gonna
what
get
if he go
100.
out
We're
there and
gonna get
destroy him?
150, 200 in a rematch, and you can stop him. Hey
If
man,
you stop
fight that
him,
nigga again. We can retire.
yeah, if
But
you
then,
stop him,
as a fan though, Faye, I don't want to see that. I don't
I
want to
do,
see that.
man. I want to
Not
see it.
no lie.
I would rather that nigga go make history, bro. Nah,
Mm.
he would make history if he can be a nigga that beat Canelo twice
And
on paper.
stop him though.
Hey, that's history too. He beat him twice. You know what I'm saying? But I would rather see him go get a belt at 60 just to fill the
Mhm.
void.
Or
That's the
at
only
60 with
division that
Lara.
he ain't gotta. You know what I mean?
At 60 with
Anybody.
Lara. Look,
Fuck that.
look,
Laura,
Fuck
look.
Laura.
Adonis.
Give
No,
me
look, this
I want to
this
see
is why I'm
Janabek.
saying
I want
Lara.
to see him fight Janabek.
I'm
That's
saying
who I want to
Lara.
see him fight.
Now he too
And
big.
look,
He mad big.
I feel like he need to
and
go
look,
down there. He needs to go. Whoever got the lineal, he needs to fight anybody for the lineal. Whoever got
Look,
the
I
I
lineal.
was saying
don't think it's no lineal at 60. Is it?
Not that I
nah.
If
know
it
of.
is, what?
Fight whoever the man is.
If
Whoever the main
I
man is.
Janabek.
believe if Janabek and Adamas fight, that'll be for lineal.
Yeah,
But
Okay.
at
it
this
is
Okay,
current
for
moment
okay.
in time, it ain't no real lineal.
Now I
Okay.
was saying Lara.
Look,
Look, this is
how y'all?
this is
No,
all
go
this.
ahead. You
Look,
say Laura.
I
I
said I
got you.
was saying Lara because we all know Lara. To me, he arguably beat Canelo. Feel me? As I think it was at 154. He arguably beat Canelo, or if not, I want Butter face Babel because I feel like he could get him.
You said
No, bro.
Biffle?
Like
Yeah,
not for
You
Babel.
me.
say
I
Bibble?
don't want to see
Hell
Bud
no.
Hell
at 50,
yeah.
at 75.
That's
I
Nah.
don't
tough,
like nothing at
bro.
75.
If Bibble, I mean, if Bud not, if he's not gonna stay at 68, why he gonna go to 75?
Bro, I'm
All right,
telling
it's
y'all,
not
bro.
even.
It's gonna be the same thing that people thought. Oh, he gonna get knocked out by Canelo, bro. He could, to me, he could beat Bivol, bro.
But
It's
I
the
don't
but
think
perfect
Bud. I don't
time.
think that's a good style for
just
Bud.
going off of his
Too
words.
much, too much reach, too much
He's too
size.
big, too
Bivol way
strong.
bigger than Canelo.
Yeah, that's too
And
much.
B-Ball is
Was he?
actually
It's different, bro. It's a
and
different fight,
B-Ball is
bro.
actually skilled.
He's
Nah,
not no
he's
aggressor. He
Is,
skilled.
gonna be
bro.
patient. Yeah,
He
he
gonna
no.
keep TC at the end of them punches. Nigga, Benavidez is bigger than Bivol.
Nah, Benavidez, yeah. They were trying to throw Benavidez, talking about 168. Hell no, bro. Don't. Fuck that. We're not.
But
If he
see, this
wake
the
up
thing.
tomorrow,
This. If I'm Crawford's handler, you know what I would do? Like when Greg say Janabek a big 60-pounder, what I feel like I would do is I would go after Janabek because a fight or two ago, Janabek had to go to the hospital for trying to get on the scale at 60.
Mm.
So if I'm handling him, just hear me out. Hear me out. We at the end of your career, bitch. You almost 40. You almost 40 years old. We at the end of your career, bro. If you can go, and I think Janabek is a unified champion, if
Yeah,
I'm not
yes.
mistaken.
He got two belts.
Yeah.
So look, if I'm handling Crawford, how y'all say he waited for everybody to do the heavy lifting and collected the three and four belts and all that. Well, we gonna keep that pattern up, man. We not gonna go after Adamas. He only got one belt.
yeah.
We ain't gonna go after
Laura.
um
Laura.
Laura. We just gonna leave Laura alone. You feel me?
Shit for
So we
Lara.
gonna go
Oh,
after Janabek. We gonna go after Janabek because we know he's struggling to make weight. And he got two belts. That's a bigger win. So if
That's
I
a big win.
unified 60, I can go ahead and retire. They
It's
can they
crazy
can
work.
call it a they can call it a
I'll be
cherry pick. They can call it a cherry pick. But why am I fighting like that at the end of my career? I'm finna go. I'm
what if
on my way out the door.
He's gonna
what
fight.
if Turkey
He'll fight Adonis out of
what
anybody. He's gonna
what
go
if
after the
Turkey try to
easiest
feed him
champion.
Hamzat?
nah.
Turkey
That's
not
too
gonna
much.
feed him Hamza
It's too much
That's
reach
too
and
much.
because
height.
Hamza staying at 68, and Bud already said he going down. So
He say I might go down to 60.
he
He
not
said
gonna
he
fight
wasn't. He
Hamza
said he wasn't
Shiraz, bro.
staying there.
It
He
Nah,
said he
yeah.
wasn't
There's
staying
no
there.
Cause I feel
legacy
like
in
that's
Lara.
Turkey
He don't
boy.
got no belt.
Turkey want Hamza to win fights and shit. You remember how he
There won't
did the
really be no
scorecard?
legacy right there. It's no.
there's no reason to fight Hamza
Yeah.
Shiraz though.
Not even
There's
for
no
money.
reason.
Uh,
I'm gonna pay you. That's the reason. I'm gonna just
All
pay
right.
you.
shit. Shit.
Hell, if you
Nigga,
fight,
shit. But
I think you would make more money fighting Janabek than Hamza Shiraz.
oh, Chris Eubank. I think Bo make
That's
more
a good
money
fight
fighting
though.
Chris
Chris
Eubank.
Eubank and Bud.
Man, Chris Eubanks and Bud ain't no damn good
Nah,
fight.
like the money fight. Because he'll make
Chris
Hey,
Eubanks
But
don't.
they gonna
but
That
just
nigga,
Bud
schedule
versus
it. They
Chris
Chris
gonna
Eubanks
Eubank,
don't. Chris Eubanks don't stand a chance against Bud.
right? But Bud versus Chris Eubank in the UK is a huge fight.
It's
yeah,
a
like
big
for
Huge.
money
fight.
wise. like at
That
least 7
Stevenson
But
fights.
wait
fight.
though,
Hey,
cause
shout out, hey,
didn't he
real
just
quick. I
stroke
got,
the
I
man?
gotta say, shout out to my brother Bang, man. Bang, appreciate you for having me, man. I gotta, hey,
Boy,
it's 3 o'clock over here, man. I gotta go and get some rest.
got you, baby. I got
So
you. I love you,
a
love.
nigga gotta go to work. So much love to all y'all brothers, man,
For
and
sure.
we'll do it again, family. We'll
Nah,
do it
for
again.
sure.
Salute, salute.
Appreciate
Appreciate
y'all.
you. Appreciate
I mean, just love
you. Yeah,
talking
yeah,
boxing
yeah.
with the fellas.
Man, rematch Canelo somewhere near Omaha and just go
Nah,
crazy and just try to stop him.
but let's say this, bro. Do Canelo won? Because the way he was, bro, he said Crawford better than Mayweather. When you already acknowledging the man better than the other man that beat you, you kind of not gonna want to face that man again, bro. Especially when niggas talking about, oh, I was trying to
Right
do it, but
here.
my body wasn't
Speak the
wasn't
truth.
able
Speak the
to
truth.
do
Oh,
what I
Greggy.
wanted it to do.
This
He
nigga
was
about to
already
Right.
sleep
throwing
the
certain
whole
excuses.
time.
So it's like, shit, I don't know if Canelo gonna want that shit back. And I rock with Canelo,
Yeah.
bro. I rock with him, but
Hey,
I'm just
Bang, is Greg picture a picture of Greg with a bald head? Who is that
That's Greg. That's when he's fighting at 147.
with the
I thought
bald
I was
head?
telling Farmer.
Yeah, that's him.
Fine.
Oh
Hey,
shit! I gotta go see that picture.
Bang. Why did this happen, Bang? When Floyd was fighting, nobody liked the way he fight. Now that he retired, they just like greatest ever. Why did that
I
narrative
mean,
switch like that?
it was like that with Mike Tyson. It was like that with Ali. When like while they was active, it was like that with Sugar Ray. They like you're not great until you retire. You're not great until you retire or you die. You know what I'm saying? They don't really love you unless like
But they
if you a
oh
if you're a black
Floyd.
American, if you're a black American, I ain't trying to make it a racist thing, but like just look at Pacquiao. Nobody doubted Pacquiao, even though he had 5 losses. So
Word.
however many losses, even though he had been knocked out before, they never doubted him. Look at Anthony Joshua. They still love him. You know what I'm saying? Look at Lomachenko. He lost his second fight. He lost to Devin Haney. He lost to the I feel like he lost to Jermaine Ortiz.
Yeah, he
They
definitely did.
still say can't nobody beat him. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But when you
Yeah.
start talking about Devin Haney, who got cheated by Ryan Garcia, and people still don't give him credit for the fact that he didn't even get stopped in that fight. Black
Word.
American. Look at Broner losing to Madonna. When people
Mm-hmm.
when people bring up Broner losing to Madonna, they say he got knocked out by a Mexican. Two incorrect things. He didn't get knocked out, and it wasn't a Mexican. You feel me? Like it just be a matter of time. Wilder, man, it's just a matter of time.
And mind
He
you,
can't. He
Bono
can't.
Bono
You
went up
Huh?
start.
2 weight classes, I think,
No, I
right?
hear
He
you.
was at
No, I'm
35. He
listening.
went straight to 47 for that
Yeah,
McDonald fight.
Broner made history. Broner made history. You
That's
know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
So
So
you
yeah,
think
so they love you more when you're gone,
so you
not
think
while you're here.
you think Terrence Crawford you think he could stop Mayweather, beat up Mayweather?
Stopped him, bro.
I stopped him, but put a
I think Mayweather would have had his hands full that night, bro.
nah.
At
Yeah,
what weight class though?
147.
47. Yeah, 47 would have been.
See, it's two. It's
Recency bias.
I'm not gonna
What
say
it
recent
is.
bias. Ain't
It
nobody
is,
see the
bro.
ain't nobody see the final play at 147 with Bud.
Bro, you just said he would stop Floyd Mayweather, bro. That is
and we also
recency
just said
bias.
and we also just said Terrence
This is the
Crawford
thing.
let Errol Spence
This
do all the heavy lifting at 47.
this
Come
the
So
on,
we
thing.
don't
bro.
know what he would have did against an elite fighter like Floyd, like when he first got to 47, halfway. Because you got to remember, Crawford had a few fights at 47, but Floyd made a career at 47.
Nah,
You feel
Floyd.
me?
Floyd definitely.
Hey,
We got
hey,
What
different
he
versions
didn't do
of
with them
47 to
hands,
Floyd.
because
all
this is what I
every fight
respect
I've seen the
about
Terrence
Floyd.
Crawford at 147, he was a monster. But
This is
I'm
what I'm
just
And
saying,
who
saying.
was
like,
and who did he fight that was anywhere near in the same galaxy as Floyd Mayweather?
who did Floyd
No,
Mayweather
no, no,
fight?
no, no,
Who
no.
did
We'll
Floyd
do it like
Mayweather
this.
fight that's in the galaxy of Terrence Crawford?
Manny
No, 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 no,
Pacquiao,
no, 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 no. We'll
Oscar
do it
De La
like this.
Hoya,
Manny
We'll do it like
Pacquiao
this.
is not on Terrence Crawford level.
Oscar De
Look,
La
we'll
Hoya.
do it like
Oscar
this.
De La
Look,
Hoya
we'll do
is
it like
not
this.
on Terrence Crawford
You're
level.
bugging.
Look. We'll do it like this. We'll do it like
Oscar
this. Listen, the
against
Floyd that
Bud?
fought. Look, listen. The Floyd that fought Sugar Shane Mosley
Yeah.
beats every version of Terrence Crawford.
Mm, damn.
Damn.
You talking
at
about the one that got
47.
buckled twice, right? He got buckled twice, right?
Yeah, the one that got
Yeah,
buckled and
This
never
this
yeah,
what I
never
was
touched the
gonna say
canvas
Oh
though.
my
This what I
God.
was gonna
and
yeah.
say
never
though.
touched the
Cause
canvas.
look,
Let
And
me tell
Sugar
you,
Shane,
if Crawford got him hurt, he's out of there.
bro, Sugar Shane hands is way faster than Bud's ever been.
I wouldn't say
Bro.
that
Sugar Mosey got
And
faster
look how
hands.
the problem.
Hell
look
yeah.
how he
If y'all
recovered. Look how he was able to wrap up and how he held the same hand that
Shane
that nigga
Mosley had
Shane
no
hit him with.
feet in that
He
fight.
knocked this. You
Shane
say he
that's
Mosley
did
the
what?
had
thing.
no feet in
He
that
had
fight.
no
Like no
feet,
feet.
but
Like he just
but
couldn't move his
Shane
feet. Like at
but
all.
But
Shane Mosley
That
he
feet, that
punching
feet
like a
speed
mule,
advantage
gang.
that Floyd Mayweather
Thank
have, he's
you.
not gonna
He
just have
punching
it
yo
like that.
gang,
He's
your
gonna
face,
have to do other stuff.
bro,
Speak,
your
speak. Say
face.
that again, speak. Say it again, speak.
Yo, he punching like a mule though, bro. Shane Mosley was in a hole. Okay, he didn't have the footwork, whatever the case, but he punching, game. Just like McDonough, they
Huh?
punching.
Hold
You
on,
see
but
what he
with
did, bro?
speed though, speak.
And
Oh no, I'm
bro,
saying
make
the
bro.
feet speed. Like Floyd Mayweather, he got that feet speed advantage over most of his fighters.
One thing I can
He
say
got it on
about
Bud
Floyd,
too. He
if
got
y'all
it
don't
on
mind me
Bud
saying
too.
this real quick, one thing
Barely.
that I'm gonna say about
Like
Floyd,
barely.
his
It's
hands,
marginal. It's really
not.
marginal. Bud can move his feet. Bud ain't no stationary just sitting there trying to come forward. That Philly shell is not gonna just beat Bud. You're not gonna beat Bud by just Philly shelling him to death. That's
But then
never gonna
again,
happen.
bro,
Recency bias.
you're not gonna get
Hey,
Floyd
you're
out
not
of
gonna
there.
beat him with a Philly shell just doing
'Cause
that. Like how you do.
Floyd didn't fight nobody with just a Philly shell though.
especially
Nobody
not no
ever.
southpaw.
no, he's
Especially
talking
not no
about
No,
southpaw.
that's
Floyd
how
got the
he
Philly shell.
neutralized people. I seen him
He's talking
neutralize
about
a lot of
Floyd.
people with that Philly shell.
This is what I'm gonna
No,
say though.
Floyd high guards everybody too though. Everybody in every fight.
He does use
Especially
the high guard.
southpaw.
He does high guard.
Especially
I wanna,
southpaw.
if y'all don't mind me saying this real quick, this
Especially
is the
Hold
thing
on,
southpaw.
with
go
Floyd,
ahead,
right?
speak. Go ahead, speak.
If y'all don't mind me saying it, this is the thing with Floyd. Knowing that he had hand problems, bro, he did everything possible to get his body in shape, bro. You was gonna have to kill that nigga, bro,
Who,
to
me?
really get him. No, Floyd.
Oh,
Knowing he had hand problems, he did everything in the
I can't
world to
hear,
get
man.
his body in shape. Like Floyd never been out of shape. That's why was able to withstand shots from killers, like a
Right.
McDonough, like a Shane Mosley, like a Cotto, like a fucking
Right.
what's
Exactly.
his
Yeah.
name? Fucking
Okay.
Diego
Y'all back?
Corrales. Diego Corrales.
Yeah, Diego Corrales.
Let me keep
I couldn't
Diego
hear
naming,
none of
bro.
that
Corrales.
shit.
It's
Damn,
so
that's
many
fucked
fighters I
up. I
could
couldn't
keep
hear what he
naming, bro.
said.
You feel me? The shape
Yeah,
that he was in, bro.
He
Even like
glitched out.
Crawford too. They get
Okay.
in tremendous shape. They both get in tremendous shape. I wouldn't say Crawford would have get him out of there, but I'd say his offensive bag for sure was gonna give Floyd some trouble for me. But who knows?
absolutely.
But to me, it was going 12 rounds, but it was gonna be some shit in there for me. Floyd is a
That's a
master at
hell of a
distance,
fight,
just how
man.
he
I
say
just I just
Shakur is.
know that.
I
Just
said
how
it
he say
before,
Shakur
man.
is a master at distance, Floyd is the master sensei
I, I,
at
I don't
distance.
see Bud's offense giving Floyd all kind of trouble because Floyd is not gonna be punching for him to counter everything.
Okay, so look,
T-
so look. All
Crawford
right,
get all his shit off from the counter game.
so
I
look.
can't feint
One,
you. I
so
can't feint you and make you fight me.
Bro, if that shit don't work against Floyd, what feints is he going for?
And
okay,
mind
All
you,
okay.
right.
Floyd make sure
So,
you in that big ring. He
It's
ain't in no
real
little ring.
what
danger
about
now.
what
He's gonna
about
make sure
All
you in
right.
that ring to move.
what
Nah.
about
He
130?
gonna
Nah,
What
want to
I
about
move in
ain't
that
talking
ring.
about
135?
that. I
Man,
ain't talking about
35,
135.
Floyd destroys that nigga,
I
bro.
wasn't watching. I wasn't watching Bud at 135.
Okay, okay. What about 40? What about 40 Floyd and 40 Bud?
That's when he beat Ricky
I'm talking
Burns
about
at 40, right?
147. I don't know about.
Right.
Ricky Burns is 47, right? When that his
No,
first
no, that
win?
was a 40. That was a 40.
Nah, I think
I
it's
Jeff
thought
a.
Horn
Ricky
was
Burns.
Yeah,
No,
47.
Ricky Burns is who he got his belt from at 47.
No,
Because
that was
No,
Ricky.
Jeff Horn. That
Jeff
was Jeff
Oh,
Horn. He
Horn.
got him from
yeah,
Jeff
you're
Jeff
right. I'm
Horn.
Horn.
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
wasn't
You're
peeping
right.
them
You're right.
too.
Nah, you good.
You're right. My bad. My bad. Speak. You're right. Yeah.
Nah,
Because
you
Jeff
good.
Horn beat Manny Pacquiao and then he took it
Ricky
from him.
Burns was the fight
And
that
now it's
I
supposed to
think
be Bud Manny
he even
Pacquiao
called out
fight
his
right there.
manager because they didn't want him to take that fight with Ricky Burns. And mind you, he fought him in England. Floyd ain't never
I don't
fought him.
know. I
I
just
mean, I
think it's
fought
too
with
much.
Floyd.
It's too much. Like I told people before he fought Canelo, it's too much.
You probably was watching
It's
the
too
Money
much. It's
Made
too much
Floyd.
to
You ain't
think
get to
about. He
watch.
gon' he
You
gonna
gotta watch
force
Pretty
the
Boy.
issue.
You was watching Money Made or Pretty
He gonna
Boy?
force the
Which one
issue.
you was watching?
Floyd gonna have to open up to beat Bud.
Oh,
I
It
watched
he
can't.
all of
It
ain't
them
going
fights.
to
cannot.
force.
Bud is
Bro,
Nah, I
not
Zab
think
that.
Judah.
niggas was just on Money
Zab
Made.
Judah forced the issue.
Bud is not Zab Judah, dude. Why? Like,
Man, bro.
Nah,
don't
but we
You
compare
can.
talking about
nobody
Bro,
to
power, right?
Bud.
Bud has beat one great fighter in his fucking fucking career though, bro. One.
Hey, hey, but look, but check this out. Check this out. 154 Bud against 154 Floyd. Now, we got the Madrigal version of Bud, and we got the Cotto and Canelo version of Floyd. Now, before you say the Canelo version was 152, we got to remember it wasn't no rehydration clause on it. He still came in like 20 some pounds heavier than Floyd. And not only that, they asked for that 152. They asked for it. Floyd didn't ask for that. They asked
Damn,
for it.
who?
Oscar and Canelo
What's
asked for
And
this
that.
guy named?
and Floyd still came in at
Hold
like
on,
148.
Floyd also
That's
fought
Yeah,
to
this
he did.
me.
nigga.
To me, that's the best Floyd right there. To me,
Hey yo, Bang.
against Canelo.
Okay,
Hey yo, Bang.
so look, hold on, I'm gonna cut you off. So 35, everybody's in compliance that Floyd will beat Bud at 35. 40, 40 Flood, I mean 40 Flood, 40 Floyd, 40 Floyd does what with Bud? He beats Bud at 40.
Not
Yes.
That's
47.
still pretty boy. That's still pretty boy.
Not
All right,
47.
so 50, so 47 is where it gets sticky at.
It get
The back
real
end of
sticky.
Not for
okay.
me, man. Not
You
for
ain't
me.
getting out the ring. You ain't. You
Oh
ain't.
Hey,
my
what's this
You
god.
ain't
nigga
gonna
name
see
Yeah,
that
that?
yeah,
kind of skill.
because he proved it against somebody close to Floyd. You're right.
Damn.
Hey,
What's
Nigga,
his
why
name?
everybody act like Blood ain't fight nobody? Like he fought every style. He
No,
fought a
he didn't.
tall ass Benavidez. He
Listen. I
fought
said it
Mean
before.
Machine,
He never
Errol
fought
Spence.
a Maidana style. Never. He never fought a Floyd style. Like, what are you talking about? He fought every style. No, he didn't. He didn't fight a drunken master style like Floyd did. There's a lot of styles he didn't fight. There's a lot. There's a lot on the table that Bud never got to. And
And,
like they said earlier, it's because he couldn't get the fight. But man,
Dakota.
Bud has beat one great right, a Kodo.
And
That's one of the
Floyd did.
that's one of hey Bane, that's what that quiet as kept. That's one of the best Floyd, where he got his nose busted and showed the dog in him and almost
Right,
stopped Kodo late in the fight. Man,
right,
y'all be
right.
that's what I said.
Hey, that
Recency bias, bro. We forget
not
what Floyd
phase.
was.
Phase. Floyd did fought Floyd did fight Juan Manuel Marquez. So when I was naming fighters, I'm naming punchers.
people just
Cause
keep
you
doubting Terrence
we
Crawford, man.
no
That's
no
just
but
what it is.
look,
They just don't
but this
believe
the
it.
thing though.
He gonna keep
Crawford,
showing it. Like tomorrow,
he got
if he
power,
signed a
but
contract and he fighting the Mexican monster, I got to bet on Terrence Crawford just because what he stand for.
Hey, look,
Because you bet with your
but see,
heart.
No, I'm not.
yeah, but see, this what you got.
I'm
This
betting
what you
with the
got to
man.
realize. Nah, but look, Faze, this the thing, bro. Just because we talking like this, don't mean that we feel like Crawford ain't him. He is him. This ain't saying that Crawford, how Crawford hype job
nah,
and who.
he
This
him.
not
Cause we talking
saying
about
that.
Floyd.
It, yeah, it's just when you start comparing certain fighters, like it don't take nothing away from Crawford.
Right.
It's just to remind you who we comparing this nigga to. We comparing this
Right,
nigga to a
bro.
motherfucker.
Don't
You feel
don't
me?
get it.
And we and
Don't forget what that nigga was, man.
yeah, we know what Crawford is, but we got to remember what Floyd was too. You feel me? That's just like if a nigga say, "Man, I'm a Floyd fan, but I think Sugar Ray Leonard would have beat him." That's it's not hating on Floyd. It's just their opinion. You feel me? Because that's a fight
Right.
we'll never see. It's not really hating on him because anything can happen. We talking about two of the best fighters to ever lace them up. You feel me? So Crawford is one of those fighters. He's one of the best fighters to ever lace him up. I got to
You
give it
call
to him.
me crazy. I don't, man. I don't give
I
it to
mean, I
him.
think man,
There's too
I
much
feel you.
I didn't get to see.
He don't
Feel you,
like
and I
Bud.
understand it. I
Nobody
understand
don't
that. I
like Bud.
understand it. But
I, I know what you're saying,
it-
man, but I'm just saying it's too much I didn't get to see. He's not in that aura of Floyd and them. He said it himself. He knew Canelo couldn't beat him. Bro, okay, you took a
Bro, he
chance
gonna
on going
play
up.
divisions and get the
No, he went
lineal.
up two. You don't say three. He went up two.
He
He
said
went
he
up
didn't want the
two,
fight at 154. I
and
didn't
he
even
and
want
he
that fight. I just wanted to go straight to Canelo from 147. Name a time where Floyd did something like that where he was the
Bro,
underdog.
it's totally different because Bud is walking around at damn near 180. Floyd is walking around at 150,
It doesn't
fight
matter. Look.
47. It does matter.
Let me tell you
I'm not
this.
gonna fight a nigga at 68 when I'm walking around at 50. He's gonna come around. He's gonna hold on. He's gonna weigh in at 68, coming to fight at 185. I'm gonna weigh in at 150, and the fight night I might be
the 147.
148.
But he went from super what's that? Super welterweight or is that junior middleweight? What is that? 154.
Who you talking
Who?
about?
That's
That's
that's junior
that's
middleweight or
that's
super
Junior
junior
welterweight.
middleweight to
middleweight,
super
super
middleweight
middleweight.
against Canelo. The guy that's undefeated at that weight division. Come on, man.
Yeah,
This
but
is the thing.
but
This is the thing that really make you great when you do things like that. Where you the underdog.
Bro, and listen,
but
if Canelo
you
was
gotta
as great as you think, you wouldn't have said Bud was going to beat him in the first place.
No, it's because of
another
how
thing.
good Bud is.
But
That's why.
No, bro,
but
no.
you gotta think if Floyd walking around at 150 and he fighting at 147, he really supposed if he walking around at 150, he really supposed to be like a 135 or 140
Yes.
pound.
You know what
He
that's
was already
equivalent
a
to though?
small nigga.
It gotta be equivalent to this. It's gotta be equivalent to uh 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 like a 154 Floyd going up and fighting Kovalev or something like that.
Yeah, it wouldn't make
It's gotta
sense.
be something like
It's
that.
not the same.
Nah,
It's
yeah,
not the.
nah,
It's
that's
not the equivalent,
No, it's
bro.
nah,
nowhere
yeah,
near the
that's
same,
too
And,
bro.
much. That's too much
you
I
of
know
a
just
who that
height.
was,
explained to
and
you why.
you know who that person was who you speaking on. The
Yeah,
actual person you talking about is really Triple G. It would have been Floyd moving up to fight Triple G.
right, right, right,
That would have been fucking
right,
insane.
right,
You feel me? But that's
right.
Triple G, and that
That's
was a
not gonna
prime
happen
Triple
though.
G at the time.
Floyd
What we
not
gonna
gonna get up in there like that.
Crawford wouldn't have did it either. What we gonna do that for? What we
Cause I
gonna
need
do
to
that for?
prove y'all. I need to prove because
But
nobody
this the
believes me
thing.
that I'm the truth.
But this the
So I have
thing.
to prove it.
Triple G. But listen, Triple G was a big 160 pounder. Canelo was a
Uh,
small 168 and a small 154 pounder. So it's different.
Phase. So
And Triple G really cleaning shit up at 60, at 160. He was really
and
cleaning shit up.
and
Nah, no
bang,
lie,
if
Come on,
Bud
Floyd.
come
really
on.
wanted
This
to
my
prove how
motherfucker too.
special he was, why do you go to 154 and fight Madrimov if you're trying to prove a point that you're so great and people was hating?
He
Another
said
thing.
that he really didn't want to fight at
So
154.
why did you take the fight, bro? That don't make sense. Why did he fight Madrimov?
Probably
If you're
money. He had
only,
to stay busy. He had to do something.
bro, listen. If you only want to prove how great you are, you don't fight David Avanesian. You don't fight Madrimov with 10 fights.
Them was tune ups. Them was really like tune ups. Like I don't know.
Bro, you moving that
Bud only
goalpost
fight
like
one
like
time
a
a year,
video
so he
game.
gotta fight one
Hey,
time a
look,
year.
hey, look, hey, look, hey, look, hey, look, hey, look. I gotta go, fellas. We
For
love the
sure.
Yes,
love,
sir.
man. Hey, look,
Sir.
Phase.
Yeah.
Salute to you, my guy, for real, man. Pull up more
Man.
often.
Yep.
Speak the truth.
Nah, for
Salute
sure.
to you, my guy. Pull up more often, man. Come
For
fuck with us,
sure.
Boy.
bro. For real, y'all.
Nah, for
Y'all
sure. I
rock
pull
out
up.
with us, man.
Got y'all.
Absolutely. Hey,
Yes,
look,
sir.
and I'm in Philly for the Boots fight and on the 11th. I'm there. So y'all
Yes,
come
sir.
holler at me, man.
Man, we need the
You know what I
inside scoop, man.
Nah,
Hey,
no
hey,
cap.
hey,
mean?
I think he
hey,
might have
Faye.
polished up Canelo before he got up in there.
Hey, Faze, your
Yeah.
homework for the week is to go back and watch Floyd fights all this week.
What flight? What fight should I watch?
All of
You
them.
gotta
All
watch
of them
Pretty
at
Boy, man. You
47.
gotta watch Pretty Boy. Gotta watch Pretty Boy.
35 and 42. 35 and 40. 35 and 40. Hey man,
All
hey,
of
but
them.
now everybody in the chat, everybody that donated, man, we love to love y'all. Follow me
Ah,
on all
bless up all of y'all,
platforms,
bro. I
bro.
hope you have a good night.
Y'all
Yes,
holler at me,
sir.
man.
In a
All right,
minute.
y'all boys have a great week.
Y'all too.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Ah.